What part is it?
We've got the semis. We've got the semis. We have the semis. We have the semis. We have the semis. We're here. So South Africa, you want to dance? South Africa, you want to dance with the kids? Okay. You know, guys, Wednesday might be. Twitter might break on next Wednesday.
Someone here right now. Trey versus Janty, man.
Wait. Okay, where is Janty from?
South Africa.
And Trey is Nigerian.
Yes.
Oh wow. So honestly, I actually thought Janty was Indian, but it is what it is. So my thing here is this, man. Guys, Wednesday the incident could potentially break. The incident could potentially break because we have Nigeria against South Africa. And if you do your Googles, you just know how deep and how intense this rivalry is. And so, again, so let's just say what's going to hang us. So we're going to talk about AFCON, the semifinals. The semifinals, they have now been set. We now know who we shall be facing each other in the semifinals, and we shall react to that and talk about those permutations. React to what Ivory Coast have done, react to what South Africa has done, looking ahead to both of the semifinals. Then, Jules Laurent, this is what he put out. Mbappe to Real Madrid. I know we keep saying it again and again, but maybe is this true? Laurent has said from a reliable source that Mbappe to Real Madrid is real. So are we witnessing the end of Vinicius Jr. as a Real Madrid player? We're going to discuss that and talk about that and expand upon that. We're going to talk about the Eden Hazard interview. Eden Hazard gave a very interesting interview where he praised Messi and he called Cristiano Ronaldo a bomb from Las Vegas. No, I'm lying. No, so basically, we're just going to talk about Hazard's interview and what he said about Cristiano, Neymar and Messi, of course. And also, he talks about burgers. I don't know what he talks about burgers and eating, but it is what it is. We're going to react to that Hazard interview that he gave. Then, we're going to look ahead at the Arsenal versus Liverpool. Arsenal-Liverpool, huge, massive game. See what's popping. And also as well, we might touch a bit on Asia Cup. Because I want to bring up that greatest Asian player ever discussion. Because South Korea are doing something. Because I think it's Iran against Qatar. Qatar, what happened to World Cup tax? And of course, it is South Korea against the River Jordan. So we shall view these things, check these things out, and say what's up. But guys, you know what the drill is, man. Guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you wish to add to the show, feel free to send in a super chat. Your super chats, aka your Dubinskis, your dubs, help to support this channel and keep this channel growing. So I thank you for your dubs, even that Bombers clan half of Snow Bunnies, man. So guys, let's react to this whole AFCON. So here's the thing, guys. We're 2 games away. 2 games away. 2 games away from a potential 7-day stream. 2 days away from a potential 7-day stream where everyone's drinks are paid for. Everyone's drinks are bought and paid for. So it's getting very real right now. It's getting extremely real right now.
Can you pay for my college? Can you pay for my college, dude?
College?
If we win AFCON, I'm paying for your life. I'm paying for your family. Okay,
All right,
I'm
bet,
paying
bet,
for you.
bet, bet,
I'm paying
bet,
for.
bet.
I'll pay for your heart transplant.
Let's go.
I'll
Yeah,
pay
well,
for your
5
heart
minutes, 10
transplant.
seconds.
Okay, I'll pay for your lung capacitor. So, guys, my thing here is this: is that it gets real. So, guys, you can do. So, our semis are set. Next Wednesday, we have a very, very, very intense derby. Nigerians leave South Africa right now. Leave right now because things could get very hot right there. So, Nigeria against South Africa will be the other game next Wednesday, and it is Congo against Ivory Coast. So, guys, let me just say this right now. Let me just be real. They're using juju. Yeah. Ivory Coast are using juju. So basically, whoever wins this AFCON, it counts as 5. Whoever wins this AFCON, add 5 to your tally, because if you win this, you're going up against juju. Ivory Coast are using juju. So I don't know how you beat juju, because see, spirituality is greater than any player. Pele can't say what's up to spirituality. The great Pele, the freaking GOAT, he can't say what's up to spirituality. Easy. What was it?
I swear Mali's the home of juju. I feel like that's where like
No. I don't give a damn. What Ivory Coast are doing is a clear example of juju at work. So my thing here is, look, this is what I'm saying to myself, that get to that final. Nigeria, I dare you to lose to South Africa. I dare you to lose a semi-final to South Africa. I dare you. We are so close. I cannot accept we did not make a final by losing to aka Sundowns FC. If you can't beat Sundowns FC for a chance to make the final, don't never. Every Nigerian, we should not be allowed to put on a jersey ever again. Let me come to your boy, AK. Your reaction to what has happened in AFCON. Do you feel that, as I feel, that Ivory Coast can't be stopped, that they're using magic?
Yeah, so I have a couple of AVI. I actually have 2 AVIs today. So
God.
can
Well,
you please pull up
they
the
better
first one?
be safe for work or anything. Anything that I'll give you a red card, bro.
I know you didn't want Cape Verde to go out.
Okay, you'll go. Yeah. The Cape Verde. Look, you know what? Let me look. Basically, kids are watching this show, so let me not say the stuff about the kids. But look, okay, my thing here, bro. Look, reaction to this whole thing. Talk to me.
Yeah, now pull up my second AVI.
Look, guys, Africa is wild. Okay, so guys, in case you guys don't know, so basically, this is the Mali coach after they lost, and his assistant, while the Mali coach is crying, was pouring water on his neck. I don't know how water can help you while you're crying. Lord only knows, man. Lord only knows.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, HH. Shout out to South Africa. I mean, the goalkeeper. I didn't think any of the none of the Cape Verde penalties were like very like bad penalties. Let's be real. It was just like incredible saves, like to guess every single time correctly. Like
No. To be real, there was one really amazing save he made. The other penalties were not great.
no, but like he guessed every single time.
Listen, that's why I said, okay, the penalty, at the end of the day, you still have to guess the right way. Like, trust me, if he guessed the wrong way, it's a goal. So people say, oh, it was a bad penalty. Everything is against the keeper. If he guesses the wrong way, those penalties that you say were bad penalties, they would have been goals. So he had to guess the right way and still make the save. So
yeah, I think so South Africa. I thought personally, Cape Verde, they missed a lot of like key clear-cut chances, especially like the one in like the 92nd minute.
That's Williams saved again.
Yeah.
That was a super save. So
Yeah, that was a very good save, I think. But shout out to South Africa. I know that this is gonna be big. Twitter is gonna be popping off on Wednesday,
bro.
so hopefully nothing goes wrong. And on Ivory Coast versus Mali, HH, I was watching that game with an Ivorian on one side and a Malian on the other.
Oh Lord, wow.
And it was an experience, to say the least. That's all I'm gonna say. But just the end of that game was crazy, because you have the Ivorians celebrating, running around the pitch, and you have the Malian captain trying to attack the referee.
Oh no, that was wild, bro. That was wild. But my thing is that
for me is like, Mali, you should have taken your
Yes,
chances in
thank
that
you.
first half. That missed penalty, if it's 2-0, Ivory Coast aren't coming back. Ivory Coast were able to come back the sheer fact because it was 1-0 to Mali.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot they missed the penalty.
They missed a penalty.
Oh my.
I mean, they missed so many chances in that first half. They were all over them in that first half, and then Ivory Coast, man. What am I supposed to say? You know what Frank Kessie said after the Senegal game?
What?
He said we were almost out, but ghosts are not afraid.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bro, I mean, it might be juju, it might be just willpower, but bro, let's be real. This trophy, this is destiny. The way this is happening, it's destiny. It has to be. It must be destiny.
What's it called? Elijah, talk to me, man.
I'm not gonna say much.
Elijah, don't be cowardly, man. Speak with. This is not the same confidence that they had before. Be confident, bro. Come on.
I am confident. That's why I'm moving in silence, HH. I'm moving in absolute silence, HH, because if we beat Ivory Coast in their crib, bro, I don't know if I'll be able to survive until that final. No, so the Mali Ivory Coast game, that okay, so you have a saying where, you know, once is an anomaly, twice is a pattern.
No. Once anomaly, twice is a coincidence, three is a pattern, four is juju.
HH, I think where are we at? We're at 4, right? We're at 4. This is juju, HH. This is
It is.
This is disgusting work. This semifinal, when you really think about it, is not supposed to be happening. You're supposed to be having your Senegal, Egypt, maybe Morocco, and I don't know, maybe Nigeria. That was supposed to be the semi, but it's crazy to me that the favorites, the quote unquote favorites, are all out. The teams that, in a way, have been underperforming leading up to this tournament are the teams that are in the semi. Credit to all 4 teams in this competition left. I was really disappointed with Cape Verde and their penalty selections. They didn't test the keeper on his right-hand side until the 4th penalty kick, which is insane to me, because it's basically you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting
I was like, what are you doing?
Which is a form of insanity. So basically, Cape Verde was literally going insane. Okay, 24K, relax. No, it is not. But it's insane. It's absolutely.
Uh-oh. I think that was wifey. What's it called? Okay, so what's it called? Let me come to your boy Ricardo. Actually, no. Ricardo, no. Let me come to someone. Let me actually no. Let me come to. Is Black Seal there? I have to come to the Africans first, man. Black Seal.
What the fuck? I'm the reason why Nigeria's even this semi-final.
Shut up, man. Black Seal.
Hold up. Bafana Kafela, man. Bafana Kafela. All right. I'm happy. I'm the happiest man alive. I am fucking happy. We finally
well done, man. Well done.
We finally have my dream semis. I wanted this. Boy, Twitter is already popping, HH. Just go on Twitter. It's already going crazy. Everybody's already betting Jollof versus Pop. Fufu versus Pop. Jollof versus, hey, I'm a piano versus Afrobeat. It's already popping. It's already going back shit crazy, man. So, Rowan Williams.
So are the South Africans confident?
That man deserves. They want to beat your asses. They want to beat your asses. They wanted Nigeria. Nigeria. This is deep. This is motherfucking deep, man. This is deep. That's the one team they want to beat. As a matter of fact, beating Nigeria and losing in the final is fine. Let's just beat Nigeria and let's just move on. Because they just want to beat your motherfucking asses, man.
And also, you have to understand that Nigerians are very arrogant right now, because Nigeria already believes that we've won this AFCON already. If you don't see how Nigerians are talking, we already believe that. Don't put it on me. I'm just a rogue Nigerian just trying to live. But every Nigerian says that we've already won it.
HH, there was
Nah,
a tweet
you'll be
where
stupid.
there was a tweet where
No, because I'm telling you right now, if Nigeria would self-combust, if we lose to South Africa, if we lose that semi-final, based on where things are, Nigeria might riot. We might riot.
Yeah, exactly,
So-
bro. And like I already seeing people on Twitter just saying, "Hey, man, I'm Nigerian. I'm married to a South African. I want to see what the fuck that would look like." Like I want to see. I wish I was a fly in the wall just to see all the Nigerians and South Africans who are married. What the fuck is gonna happen in that?
So
household,
no, okay,
man?
but looking
Because
ahead, do you believe that you can beat Nigeria next Wednesday?
if it goes to penalties, anything can happen. But if it doesn't go to penalties, look, the problem is Nigeria has always been kind of South Africa's kryptonite in football. I mean, the last time South Africa was in the semis, they lost to Nigeria itself. And the last time we faced Nigeria in AFCON, we still lost. So I think there's hope, but there's also caution because the Nigeria is a hell of a team. But at the same time, Hugo Bruce, man, that man won AFCON with Cameroon. So
Yeah, he's
that man
been
is
there.
a special tactician. He's a special tactician. So, and Peseiro will have a tough time because look, no offense to Cameroon and Angola, but those teams don't have the type of tactician, the type of coach that Hugo Bruce has. This is different, man. Like this is real shit. This is where shit gets real. Like damn. But anyway,
So,
man, I'm so happy.
Oh no!
I'm so happy.
Look, I said, look, congrats, man. My congrats. Wait, hold on. Let me come to you, boys. So, Smoke, talk to me, bro. So, obviously, I put this out to the streets. Everybody is saying Nigeria, Ivory Coast. I see everyone is saying that Nigeria, Ivory Coast final. Don't worry, Ricardo, you'll get to go, but actual real Africans go before you.
Smoke. That's a bad omen. That's a bad
Man,
omen.
the streets are not serious, man. Like
they're not serious. Smoke, they're not serious.
The thing is, HH, I'm actually conflicted. Like I'm actually happy South Africa and DRC on the opposite side, right? Because I was born in Zambia to Congolese parents, but I grew up in South Africa, right? So I have three nationalities.
Wow.
Right. Dude, you have a colored accent. You have a colored accent.
I grew up in South Africa, dude. That's why. So I'm South African due to naturalization, but my parents are Congolese, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then now, HH, looking at the football South Africa played today, South Africa got away. If we're gonna be honest, we didn't play. There was no real football there, HH. Like the thing is, Cape Verde just couldn't finish their food. They couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't.
They don't tell me about no tactics. You go no. Like they bricked it themselves. They would be crying because SA was just hanging in the HH. They were hanging in there. And I think of the team remaining, Cape Verde was the one playing the most beautiful football today. Ivory Coast were very disappointing. Nigeria, they have a very good defense and forward line. They basically parked the bus, if we're being honest. So looking at this game,
So now let's talk about your Congolese now. What are you saying about your Congolese?
Congo is a different kind of conundrum because these guys, they play well until the final third. You have Bakambu and Wissa who will literally. Did you see Bebe today? Trying to shoot everything whenever.
Bebe was horrendous. He was an embarrassment for a guy who played for Man United. That is embarrassing, bro.
That is Bakambu, but now in the box. Like Bakambu literally, he finds a way to miss. So I think it won't be clear game. Like there won't be a clear win until the end. It'll be very close and scrappy wins. Because if you see out of all the quarterfinals, only the DRC was a 3-1, whereby before the 90th minute you knew who was winning. The others, it could have swung anyway, right? So HH. But all I know is it's personally between Niger and SH. It's got nothing to do with football. Trust me. Like, it's got nothing to do with football. HH. Like
this has nothing to do with football. He's right.
I don't think they're talking about soccer, about football. HH. they're not even gonna put the ball. When they say we're gonna beat you, it's probably like on your way to the ground, right? Before the game starts.
Shine Palmer. So
it's gonna be tense. It's gonna be tense. Oh no, okay, boss. Smoke, you didn't tell me though. So who wins between Ivory Coast and Congo?
HH. If we don't the only way Ivory Coast can win is if the occasion gets into Congo's head, right? Whereby they play the emotions rather than the football. Because Ivory Coast, what I saw today, HH was nonsense. HH. These guys are not playing as a team. It's more of you put stars together. I think it's worse than the golden generation, whereby you had all these stars.
Yeah.
Because there is no.
But they have so much momentum. Though. It's true. They're not good, but I've seen teams who they just. How good were Portugal really at those Euros? But when a team just knows how to just execute and just goes through momentum and spirituality, they have to beat.
DRC this tournament, they've been getting HH. You know, the last game was our first win the whole tournament.
Wow.
Every other game was a draw. Right. So and DRC's been behind, I think 2 or 3 games. I think 3 games out of 5. So they know how to get HH. Whereas these guys HH no. These guys are on demon time. Ivory Coast, they're on demon time, HH. Whatever, but not a thing
but that's why I'm so scared of them though, because here's the thing though. If Ivory Coast are because here's the thing, I don't want to lose a final. I don't want to lose a final though. So here's my thing with the Super Eagles. No, because I'm very simple. If you know you're not going to win, lose next Wednesday. So that's my thing for Nigeria. If you know that you're not going to win this trophy, lose next Wednesday. Don't lose next Sunday. Don't lose in the final. Because there's no point to get into a final if you lose. The worst to do is lose the final. So Super Eagles, if you are here to win this trophy, better be sure you're going to win that final. But my issue is that if it's Ivory Coast, then you're going up against Juju and Smoke. I don't know how you beat Juju because Ivory Coast, they're not good, but they have spirituality.
You've been packing the buses and another layer to it. Make it a double-decker bus.
Yeah, but I don't even know whether packing the bus will even be enough, man. So
this is how you beat HH. This is how you beat Juju.
By packing the bus?
No, but I'm talking about Shatum Bemba. That's how you beat Juju. You got the fasting begins now. So if you are training your fasting, you start now. So you start and finish it Saturday.
Wait, hold up. I thought God was a United fan. That's what I got told. I'm confused. Is God Ivorian or is he a United fan? That's what I need to know. So but okay, hold on. So shout out to your boy Hamza C, man. Ivory Coast similar to Portugal 2016, 1 win versus 3 draws. But I think the only difference is that Portugal actually had really quality individuals. Cristiano, Pepe, Nani, Quaresma, John Moutinho, they actually had really good individuals. Ivory Coast don't.
And they had game winners.
Yeah, like they had match winners, and they had the ultimate match winner, which was Ede in the final. So but I can see this sort of parallels there. The parallels there, just in terms of how they're just getting their way through, and specifically because I think Portugal, they're taking 3 points. They had 3 points as well in their group, and then they came third. So 40 UCLs, man. Thanks for the Dubinsky, man. I don't believe. Oh, sorry. So this is for Mbappe. So we'll get them when it gets to the Mbappe thing. Next. Miss B Nation. Remember, so Miss B Nation, Congolese. Our ancestors are stronger. We will be. Okay, so Elijah, is your juju stronger than the Ivorian juju?
We're not. We're using our ancestors' fasting and the lack of kwanga. Realize I don't think any player has eaten fufu since we've landed in this tournament, which is great.
HH,
so we're on the right path.
HH, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Mai Mai. The Mai Mai.
Oh God.
Do you know the Mai Mai?
I mean, I know moi moi, which is food that we eat in Nigeria. I know moi moi, but I don't know moi moi.
No.
It's not food that you eat, HH. It's this set of soldiers that used to be called upon, HH, whereby bullets don't go through them.
or they could teleport. No, seriously,
Yeah.
AJ, there's been stories of European soldiers trying to fight them. They're finding like he has a target. Say I'm trying to shoot at the wall where that soldier's standing, but when I blink, he's behind me. You know what I mean? Like these guys they're not a joke. Like
So there's a
Wow.
village.
Okay.
There's a
AJ,
village.
I have a question.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to Joshua Joko. So HH, the rivalry is back in Nigeria, South Africa. Oh, look, here's the thing. Nigeria, I dare you to lose. I dare you to lose that game. So that's my thing. I triple dare you to lose that. If there's one game that you don't lose, it's the start game. Now, don't lose the final, but don't lose to South Africa. You can't lose that. Come on, bro. You cannot lose that. I dare to lose that game. Josh again, HH, the Amapiano derby is upon us. Look, it gets real. I told you it gets real. It gets real. And because it's so funny, it's basically Super Sports is pretty much like the sports channel that pretty much covers the whole of Africa, and it's a South African channel. So I'm about to say, like, is Super Sports going to now be? So are they now going to be bars? Though? Is Super Sports going to now be? So are they now going to be bars? Though?
HH, I think.
Oh, look. Yeah. So I just don't know whether those guys will be bars for or against. So shout out to your boy Max 360 man. Williams Goat HH induct the Akite got sent off for taking off his shirt for getting his. Okay, thank you for bringing this up. So let me bring this in, and maybe I'll bring Ricardo and everyone. So Ivory Coast. No, but well, of course you'll be happy, but let's be objective here, guys. You see, people who make these rules don't play football. Now, obviously, we don't want any people stripping in front of millions of people because that's stupid. So when you have guys now removing their shirts, okay, now please no, bro. Through the euphoria of football, a guy can't take off their shirts. Why would you have that? Because it's such a footballing thing to do, and it's been such part of football where you score a clutch goal. Your message is, bro, you take off your shirts just in elation. Why would you have a booking for that? I just don't see the essence of it. I mean, Ricardo, do you agree or disagree that taking off your shirt should be a bookable offense?
Well, first and foremost, I find it very offensive. You didn't even ask me opinion about it.
I don't give a damn. I don't care, bro.
Well, you better put more damn respect on my name because the fate of Nigeria is in my hands. So you better act right. But anyways, yeah, I agree. I think it's taking the passion away from the game. I mean, you get excited, bro. You get mad excited. You get mad excited about those moments. I mean, I'm pretty sure at that moment you're not actually thinking about, oh my god, can I take off my shirt or not? It's just like instinct at that point.
It's instincts, yeah.
Now, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the actual ruling is of why you can't take it off. I don't know if it's like considered excessive celebration because sometimes that's like an actual rule. That's what happened to it was just recently happened. It was I think it was in the Iran game, or Iraq versus somebody. This guy got sent off right after he scored, and apparently he got sent off because it was excessive celebration. He took like a minute to celebrate or something like that. Yeah, but I mean, what? I really don't know. I think, yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard that has something to do with that too. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, but it's
okay. So, but you're wearing the shirt for the plethora of time. So you taking it off, how is that harming the sponsorships?
I think it's because in those moments are the ones that are going to be highlighted the most.
Oh, get that.
So when you remove that branding, then you're kind of not using that main opportunity where the branding actually supports.
Do you know how many close-ups we see, like when a guy misses a shot 1v1 and it goes close up in slow-mo and you can see in full-on HD detail?
Yeah, but
do you know when guys are lining up the national anthem when they're shaking people's hands? Do you know how close up it freaking goes?
Nobody cares about that part because you'll still watch a highlight from a game 10 years ago. You're not gonna watch the freaking anthem being sung. You're just gonna watch the goals, and the sponsorships are gonna be on the jerseys. I mean, that's their rationale. I'm not saying like I agree with it, but if that's the case when money's on the line, then I'm sorry, that's just the way things are.
The hell? That is okay. That's what's done.
Okay, I have a question.
Wait. So who's making the final? And don't use any juju. Just be real here.
Who are you asking that to?
No, Ricardo. I said Ricardo. Who's making the final? Yeah, you. Who's making the AFCON final?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you've been acting. You haven't been giving me my dues, to be fair. Every Nigerian, apart from you, has been supporting me along my journey and my second.
Ricardo, once we're this close, I have no time for fun and games or any coach guidance. So because Ricardo, it's getting very real right now. So I have no time for fun and games
look,
right now.
It's gonna be fun and games in the final if you don't act right, and then I hope they lose, and that's gonna be on you. But look, I said it before. I wanted Senegal, I wanted Morocco, I wanted Egypt. They didn't show up to the party. I told you after we won the round of 16 game, we were gonna smoke on that Angola pack, and we smoked that. Now South Africa wants a turn. We can smoke on that pack too, and then whoever wants in the final can get it.
Okay, well, let me quickly hit this because this is just okay. So Wink. Now I don't know whether I can actually read that out in full. So Nigeria, baby, we can't lose to. All right, like Wing. This isn't Monday, by the way. Remember, this is Saturday, not Monday. I think maybe you got the days mixed up. Remember, this is Saturday, not Monday. Shout out to Wing, man. Shout out to Wing. Always there, man. What's it called? So guys, who's making the final? I just want to know who's going to be the final.
I have a question about it. What
do you want?
If Ivory Coast win the final, given the fact that Morocco was the reason Ivory Coast got to the knockouts, can I claim it?
You're out of your freaking mind, bro.
Please.
You're out of your freaking mind.
That's nasty.
No, you're out of your mind, bro. So no. Look, see, my thing is, Ivory Coast are going to be. I'm sorry, Smoke and Elijah. I'm sorry, Ivory Coast are getting to that final.
It's okay.
And I don't know who's going to be. I don't know who's going to win between us and South Africa. I honestly don't know.
But if you can't beat SAHH, you don't deserve to win this.
Smoke.
No, that's very true.
No. If we cannot beat, with all due disrespect, if we cannot beat Sundowns FC with all the players that we have playing along Europe, then, bro, here's my thing. Don't even turn off to the third place. Don't even turn off to the third place game.
You don't deserve that. I think if you don't beat SA, you shouldn't even come for the third place. You should just stay.
Yeah. If we lose that thing, let's put that away. Bro, give it like 3-0 to whoever wins that. Fly straight back. Because, bro, I told Smoke, I ain't watching no third place game, bro.
Wait, AJ,
I don't watch no third place game.
If Nigeria lose, will the ensuing riots mean that Tinubu is out of office?
Potentially. There's a huge potential that could happen. There's a huge potential that could happen, man. But look, I said again, anything can pop off, man. Anything can pop off, man. But
AJ,
I just prefer the best.
If Nigeria lose,
I think you're supposed to still be banned, but yeah, what do you want?
If Nigeria lose, will you start supporting for cricket in Nigeria? Because you're losing to South Africa. That's what I'm saying. They're cricketing nation, right?
No comments.
No man.
Nigeria is a cricket team, HH.
No, we don't.
South Africa are great. They're great in cricket.
South Africa is very good. I'm saying Nigeria. Does Nigeria have a cricket team?
Do they play?
They should. I support it.
No. I don't acknowledge their team. So okay. So Mikey, what do you say? Who's going to be in the AFCON final, man? Talk to me.
I don't know.
Mike, give me some hope.
That game that Ivory Coast played today is one of the wildest games I've ever seen. First off, the Malian goal scorer was born in Ivory Coast and raised in Ivory Coast.
And also, why didn't he support? Sorry, why did he celebrate? Bro!
Well, do you remember Mbolo didn't celebrate either against Cameroon in the World Cup?
Oh, please, celebrate the damn thing, bro.
Nah, it's respect. But then they equalized in the 89th minute with 10 men. And then the fact that Mali bottled it with 10-man advantage for an hour and they concede that late goal and the guy getting the red card, like, that was peak AFCON. Like, I thought we've reached like peak levels. That even took a further level. There's something with this juju that Ivorian team got. The fact that they got an interim manager, They got Gradel, who's out there on his freaking crutches. He's doing nothing on the field.
Pepe still plays professional football, which I thought is crazy.
I don't know how.
What about Ahmed Musa, HH?
There's something. There's something with this Ivorian team. Sorry, Elijah. I think they're gonna make it to the final. I don't think I haven't been impressed by Ivory Coast. But
no. It's pure good. It's pure good.
It's pure good.
HH, you know, Mike. If DRC loses, HH, as long as our assistant coach doesn't have to cool the head of our
bro, like I said, that's just wild, bro. Oh no, but you know what? It would be just because I just know so many Congolese, and also there's so many Congolese people in London as well. Basically, they say like if it's Nigeria, Congo, London will basically shut down. Basically, because there are a lot of Congolese. I don't know. There are not that many Irish, but there are many Congolese people in London. So, if it's Nigeria, Congo, London will be shut down. London will be shut down completely.
Paris is already shut down for the semis because Ivory Coast versus Congo.
Oh, I mean, yeah. So, and also, still Nigeria, South Africa, whew, bro. That's because, bro. It's already if we lose to South Africa, man.
No, like here in SAHH, it's deep, like literally, like because there are many households whereby they split, like, and plus Nigerians love South African women. Right?
I told you, it's like Barca, Real Madrid. It's more than it goes beyond football. It goes beyond football, man. BMF, who's making the final? But before we talk about Mbappe, BMF, who's making the final? BMF. Hey, you know, BMF comes in, and I don't think. Okay, there we go.
Nah. I already said Nigeria was not to make the final. I told you this before you played.
Against two. Nigeria against two.
I'm seeing Ivory Coast.
Man, you're hating your Congolese people, man.
Nah.
David C. The xenophobia derby. Nigeria and South Africans move. That's wild, bro. DOO, I'm scared of Cote d'Ivoire or DRC mentality greater than. No, look, here's it. When it comes to a final, it will not take. If we make the final, I'm saying nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying nothing
because you better not jinx it.
I'm saying nothing. But all I'm saying, no, guys, Nature, we have an amazing opportunity here. We have an amazing opportunity here, man. But as I said again, if we lose to South Africa, man,
okay, but HH, you make the final, but what if you get baptized? Like we're in the final, like you win the semi, you get baptized.
I'll self-harm.
And what if your boy Drogba? What if your boy Drogba is in the stand, giving Cote d'Ivoire his juju?
Who cares?
And beats you.
No. When it comes to a final, bring your worst. When it comes to a final, bring your worst. Bring your worst.
Is gonna make you cry.
It doesn't matter. It's a final. Here's my thing. If we make that final, bro, the level of juju I'm gonna do, it's gonna be shocking. The level of juju I'm gonna do in that final is gonna be. You will be shocked because, bro, I will pull every trick. Every trick I've ever used and conjured up through all my years of football analysis, I'm going to use it. So basically, it's going to be juju. It's going to be my juju against Ivorian juju.
This is a different Ivory Coast from the group stage, HH. Just letting you know.
Let me ask this. Actually, last poll before talking about Mbappe. Let me ask it because I want to know which juju are you supporting? Ivorian juju or half of juju?
I'm supporting Ivorian juju. HH.
So
Drogba.
Ivorian juju or HH reverse jinx. Because that's going to be the main thing here. Ivorian juju, HH reverse jinx.
No, but HH.
All I'm saying is that if Nigeria loses, HH is gonna quit the football hut and then go. He's gonna take a one-way flight to Cape Verde. That's all.
No. Okay, here's the thing. My thing here is okay. I don't want to lose a final. That's always bad because when you're there and everything. But AK, don't you dare lose to South Africa, bro. Don't you dare lose to South Africa, bro.
You shouldn't. Why are you telling me my team already lost to South Africa?
I'm saying HH, if you look recently, right, Pep won a UCL, Messi won a World Cup, and Chelsea is a mid-table team, HH. That's just proof that your juju is ineffective anymore.
Wow, Streets, is this what we're saying? Is what we're saying that The Ivorian Juju cannot be beat. Oh,
Drogba lives.
wow, man. So is this what? No, look. My thing is, I can't lose a final. So I don't know what is worse: losing to South Africa or losing a final.
Losing to South Africa.
Losing
They play
a final,
cricket.
man. Come on. Losing
No,
a
man,
final.
speak on it. Speak on it. Speak
They play
on
cricket,
it.
HS. They play cricket. HS, you have to
Losing a
start
final,
Have
come
Hopes
on.
Cricket Hut. You have to start Have Hopes Cricket Hut.
Actually, no. It's actually,
I need to watch that channel.
I'll be real. Both about bad, but losing to South Africa, where most of them play in a home nation and everything, that I don't think I'll ever live that down, bro.
But HH, think about it. Imagine making the final and you get dunked on by Cedric Bakambu. Like, I don't know what to do if that was the case.
No, but Ivory Coast are playing like freaks, right? You can justify that. They're playing like freaks.
Different groups, yeah. And HH, I'm letting you know this. This is a totally different Ivory Coast team than the group stage. That you're not going to be playing that Ivory Coast team from the group stage. You're playing a totally.
I
different
know
team.
that, bro. Don't you think I know that? Of course I know that, bro.
Wait, I thought Koi didn't like Mbappe.
Look, I don't know what cause
I'll
about, man.
explain. I'll explain.
So
The Juju won't work
hold
against
on.
Drogba.
Half Hope Snow Bunnies. Nigeria and CFC final lost in February. OSK tape. Now here's the thing. Now, let's be real.
Yes.
Don't you dare. Nigeria and Chelsea both losing a final in during Black History Month would be crazy. That would be crazy, bro. That in itself would be crazy. All right, guys. Okay, so let's talk about.
It is on brand for Chelsea given their history. I mean,
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about let's talk about the GOATs, man. So I'm gonna ask you a very simple question, guys. So Julien Laurent says that it's happening. Mbappe is headed to Real Madrid. Anybody can answer. Do you believe this news? Yes or no?
No, hell no.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, Mike, why do you say no?
Because we hear this every freaking transfer window.
But it
Every
sounds different
February.
this time. It sounds different this
sounds
time.
different. Oh, maybe he's promising. I don't give a fuck, man. This guy cannot make a decision. You'll see him 2 months later, PSG will offer him Pluto, and he'll stay in Paris. We see this every time. Until I see Fabrizio say, here we go, or David Ornstein drops a bomba, then I'll believe it. I'm not believing Jules. Even though Jules has good connections with Mbappe.
Yeah.
I think he said the same thing last summer, though. He said that it's 100% done. What happened? He stayed in Paris. So I'm not believing it for 1 second right now.
AK?
Bro, he said this last year. He said this the year before. So, bro, you can only say yes, Kylian Mbappe will go to Real Madrid when there's a Comunicado Oficial out and Kylian Mbappe is holding the white shirt. That's it.
So here's the thing. So the way they've done it, would Real Madrid be allowed to make a statement, or they can only make a statement in the summer?
They can make like a statement now, but the presentation takes place in the summer.
No. What I'm saying is that because I'm just trying to come from Mbappe's angle. Could it be like, okay, let's be respectful here. You're still in the UCL knockout stage. He still plays for you, so we don't want to try to be unprofessional by saying, oh, he's a PSG player, but he's not a Real Madrid player. So just to be respectful, we're going to keep things quiet and then make an announcement once the season is done, to respect the fact that he's still actively trying to help you win a UCL that you're never going to win, and in Liga.
Yeah, how did Chelsea do it for Nkunku? Was there an announcement like when the transfer was done?
There was an announcement before.
Yeah, it was super early.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be for Mbappe, because I saw that Nkunku transfer took place in the middle of the season.
Nkunku isn't Mbappe though. So, and everybody knows that this is a very big, like this is arguably one of the biggest transfers in a long time. So, okay, also let's be real, okay. I know that we call them LSG and everything. Leipzig, PSG, two very different markets. Mbappe, Nkunku, two very different players. So Nkunku being announced early, Leipzig. But Mbappe being announced early, I know it's LSG, but it's still PSG. Okay, it's still a much bigger brand than thing.
The way these pre-contract things are done, I think it will be announced once like a deal has been agreed. So I think at that time it will be announced. I think the ultimate presentation stuff happens this summer, but I think like Kylian Mbappe is going to Real Madrid. That they've agreed a deal. Something like that will be announced in the middle of the season.
Nomad, do you believe this?
Of course not. Of course, absolutely, of course not. This may be another tactic by him to put more pressure on PSG. I wouldn't even believe him if he eventually becomes a free agent. Even as a free agent, he could put even more pressure on PSG. Saying that, look, I'm now free. I'm not under your contract. Now you have to pay me Saudi Pro League wages. He could do so unless it comes from Real Madrid's official handle or Real Madrid's official website. More importantly, we should not believe this. Even if Mbappe himself tweets it,
Okay. Let me read. So this is from ESPN. So one source told ESPN that PSG offered Mbappe a pay rise on his 72 million euro gross salary, but their proposal was rebuffed by the France international. Sources consulted by ESPN said that by choosing to leave the club as a free agent, Mbappe will be opting out of bonuses that amounts to around 100 million euros. And so his wages at Madrid, according to a source, are expected to be half of what he currently earns at PSG. So if this is true, he isn't this money-hungry guy that everybody is saying. So do we believe all the stuff that Mbappe ain't about the money? He's about the legacy. He's about the heritage.
Because if you're saying he's being paid 72 mil, right, at PSG, and even more than that, let's say he'd be paid 84, right, 7 mil a month. He could be paid twice or thrice that right now in the Saudi Pro League. Do you really think he'll gonna go there? He's not doing that, right? So it's not just about the money. He needs the trophies. He has the World Cup. He's probably looking to have another World Cup. As long as he has one UCL.
So why don't you believe it's true? Is that you just want to just actually see him with the jersey to begin with?
I don't trust him. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust what he holds dear. Does he? Because for a while I was thinking all he cares about is his international career. As long as he just wants to keep fit, to keep winning trophies for France. That's what I was thinking. But you can never tell. Again, I'm telling this to everyone. Unless it comes from Real Madrid's official handle. Even if PSG, tweets about it or Mbappe tweets about it, don't believe it. It has to come from Real Madrid.
Okay, so let me just add one. So sources told ESPN that PSG had two scenarios prepared for their future plans. One that involved Mbappe staying at the club and one that did not. However, according to sources, there had been a feeling in the club for a few weeks that he would leave. Now that his future has been decided, PSG will follow their plan B, and according to sources, have identified AC Milan's Rafael Leao as Mbappe's replacement. So not Rashford, as everyone thought. So people thought that Rashford would be the replacement of Kylian Mbappe. So yeah, Terry Flowers. I think this comment is up. So Ricardo, are you saying this is BS?
Shout out to the Madrid fans because they did some of their research, and it made my understanding of the situation a lot easier. Some of the people that reported this was like Julian Laurent, who's typically very reliable when it comes to PSG stuff. This guy has been saying this for the past 2 years. Like, oh yeah, he's certainly going. So I didn't know that, to be honest. I thought when Julian Laurent speaks regarding PSG, it's pretty typically accurate, but evidently it's not. Again.
Well, actually, hold up. Okay. He could still be right. So it could be like a case where he was right.
Well, yeah.
Mbappe was leaving, but last minute, we're going to offer you a planet. So he wasn't wrong. He was like, no. When he reported at the time, it was like, no, Mbappe, I'm leaving. But I didn't expect them to offer me such a crazy amount of money and use the president to stop me.
Also, to be fair to him, like the last 2 years, he was saying like, I believe most likely he's gonna leave. Now he's saying he is gonna leave. So
yes, it's true. He was never categorical. Lauren was never categorical like this. I don't ever mean being so definitive of he is going. It was always, it's like I never remember, again, unless I'm wrong, streets tell me, he was never categorical of he is leaving, full stop.
I mean, whatever semantics you put it in, it doesn't really matter. I mean, your chances of being right is 50%. I mean, you could have said it in September that he's going or not. You were still going to be right at some point. So it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know how I'm sucking off Madrid. I'm like fucking 28. Like, I don't care about this kid shit. But anyway, if he I don't know. Could it be a case where there actually is an agreement and it's not going to be announced till before or after the Euros? Sure, probably. It's just a tactic that's typically always used about being linked to another club, or instead the most obvious club in this scenario, which is Real Madrid, to get a better deal at PSG. That could be the case as well. I mean, wasn't this the case literally the year he re-signed? Everybody thought he was going to Madrid until we saw that video on top of Parc des Princes. So I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know about this guy. He's good at, I guess, generating attention. Maybe is this the year? Probably. If it's not, then I really don't know. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense to me because you kicked out Neymar, which successfully. Messi didn't stay. You ended up bringing a bunch of your friends. Why would you just leave after 1 year? I mean,
no, but again, we all make mistakes. I think you realize that. Yeah, I think WhatsApp FC ain't really gonna win me a UCL. WhatsApp FC is enough maybe for an Uber Eats. WhatsApp FC ain't enough for a UCL. I think he perhaps need more. Maybe he's just realized that now.
Well, I mean, no, it's different. But the guy's French. Maybe he values league titles. Maybe not like the way we do. I don't know. I can't speak for the guy. Like I said, I don't know.
Okay. So do you have a feeling of what he will do, or you have no idea?
I don't know. He could have signed or have an agreement. I think I'm assuming maybe if it was true, he probably wouldn't announce it till the end of the season, because if you're a teammate of his, like I do think Mbappe has a lot of selfish tendencies, but I don't think he's to the level where he'll just sabotage the whole season. If you hear that news that our star guy is leaving, then like what the fuck? Like if I'm like Dembele or Asensio or whoever else is on the team, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I came here to be part of this project. He's gonna leave. Well, what's the point of trying? Like, fuck it, whatever, season's over.
Did they really come because of the project, or did they come just for the money? They came because of the money.
Yeah,
let's be real, bro. They come, oh my gosh, Mbappe's here, and we can really
not necessarily.
Like, that's an extra. They came because it's Paris, it's home, and for the money.
Not necessarily. All these guys aren't from Paris, so I mean, there's Paris isn't
or
the
French.
only
Okay, true. No, not even. But it's Paris. Let's be real. It's one of the most desirable places to live in the world, based on just the stuff you can do here and just the fashion show, the style, all that kind of stuff. That's why Neymar wanted to go. That's why Messi thought, this is the next best thing, based on the city. So,
like I said,
okay, Ricardo, no one in 2024 is going to PSG for a project to win the UCL. No one is. No one in their freaking right mind is.
So, I mean, what teams do you go to? Like, you go to your now, at least now in the world of football right now, it's only Real Madrid and Man City.
Man City, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, the I guess the landscape of football is kind of low right now. I mean, obviously Mbappe is a special player, so he can pretty much leverage himself in any team. But I don't know. Like, we've seen this before. We actually don't really freaking know like what he's actually going to do.
No, but I just, like, it's getting annoying now. I'm like, bro, like, decide. Like, just my thing right now is you've got to be a man and just put your foot down. You see, here's my thing. I feel that this is a lot more real than before, because my thinking is before you didn't see this whole presidential thing, because I was like, bro, you're going to involve the damn president? Now that we've now crossed this bridge, it's like, what? I mean, like, the next thing beyond the presidency is literally otherwise like Moses or whoever. So I think now that we crossed that bridge of the presidents, I don't think there's anything now you can offer me to say what's up. So now, as if this report is true, you can offer me 3 trillion. Because if it's about money, I'll go to Saudi. If it's
Not
about money.
necessarily, because you can get money and play at a high level at PSG, and only he can really do that because he's French and he's from Paris. So he's the only player in this circumstance that could leverage that type of scenario. But look, at the same time, I mean, you could say that now, but if he was to re-sign, let's just say with PSG, we could have said like, well, we should have saw this coming. He kicked out Neymar as he wanted. Messi left as he wanted. Well, actually, I don't know if he wanted Messi to leave, but he ended up bringing some of his friends. This was probably the whole plan the whole time, and we're just sitting here speculating that that's not maybe the case. I mean, there is like receipts to believe that he probably is staying, but maybe does he go against it? Maybe does he finally go to Real Madrid? I mean, he's gonna get a lot of money regardless of where he goes. I mean, if he's getting half his wage, bro, I believe Frankie de Jong makes a little bit above half what he makes.
How that guy's on 600 that is disgusting.
But the point is that he would still be like the best paid player in the world, even if he took a 50% salary reduction, which is fucking insane. Plus the sign-on bonus. He goes to Madrid. I don't know. I mean,
so who else wants to jump in on this whole Mbappe thing without Mbappe? Yeah, BM, what's it?
I think you're right about Julian, because one thing about, especially because he has sources, in France and stuff like that. He hasn't been this way with the Mbappe news. It's always he hasn't confirmed that he's going to leave, to go to Madrid. It's always okay, maybe not. But this right now, especially the news, I think he's actually gone. I think he's actually, leaving. But it's gonna be a nasty one if he actually just flows. He just throws again and he's just gonna sign a new contract with PSG. Like that, how you mad?
No, bro. If this guy trolls again, bro, like then you know what?
Yeah.
Basically, if he does, then bro, Mbappe, I'm only turning up to watch you for France. I don't care about your club career anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, like you have to leave. Like you have to leave. Like he has to leave PSG and go Real Madrid. I think he has to. Like this.
But babe, do you know what will help? If they get rolled up into a blunt and pimp slapped by Rolls Salted, that I think he'll announce.
Yeah.
If they get pimp slapped, by Real, he'll be like, no, like
yeah,
I'm
he's
out.
gonna leave for
I'm
sure.
out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But HH,
Yeah.
I feel as if Jude didn't go to Madrid, the probability of it happening sooner would have been higher, because, like it or not, Mbappe has that main character syndrome. Right.
So he's like Onana.
Yeah, so in the sense that right now, at the end of the day, I'm saying at the moment, one of the main characters for the future in Madrid is Jude, and I think if he comes, there'll be a battle of egos.
Actually, no, but Smoke, it's so interesting you say that stuff. Now, I may be wrong, but something tells me that if Mbappe goes, Bellingham will be happy for him to have the spotlights. I don't think Bellingham is the guy who needs to be, I'm that guy. I think Mbappe has a way bigger ego than Bellingham. I don't think Bellingham has an ego. Bellingham is just there, head down, work hard, do my job.
Maybe before the Madrid move, but the longer Bellingham is playing for Madrid, if you see him now, he's getting hot-headed. I'm saying like the fame is getting to his head, right? And
now, once you get a taste of that, like it's hard to not want it.
Yeah, because at Dortmund, maybe the platform to have that big head wasn't there as yet. It's more like, okay, you're a very good prospect in a development team, whereby now every week people are singing your praises, and you're playing for Madrid, whereby the media is on your side. So it's that thing of whereby will he want to share the spotlight?
I mean, I'm putting it up in the poll. I mean, anyone can jump in. Do you think there could be a clash of egos between Jude and Mbappe fighting for the spotlight?
Can I speak on this?
Yeah, Nomad, go for it, Nomad.
What people forget is that it's Real Madrid. Real Madrid as an institution is used to dealing with egos. The manager, the owner, they're used to dealing with egos. They're used to dealing with egoistic agents, even, of the manager, of the players, rather. So I don't think that would be a problem. We've had multiple, world-class Ballon d'Or winning players playing alongside each other for decades now. So Real Madrid as an institution is, built for that. The main problem won't be Jude Bellingham. The main problem would be what would happen to Vini.
Exactly.
Because people forget, even even Vinny has a bit of that. Has started to get a bit of that main character syndrome. Even Vinny, throws
Exactly.
tantrums and puts up a fuss when he isn't given the most attention. So I think Vinny would be like you said, once Jude goes back to his number 8 position, all he has to do is his job. He still has time. He's just turned 20. Whereas Mbappe is 25. He's going to turn 26. Now he's approaching his prime. He should have all the, spotlight. So Vinny would be the main problem, not Jude.
Thank
That
you.
would be the ego clash, really.
Thank you.
Because they play in the same position.
I think that is such a key thing that people are not really looking at, which is that, once Mbappe goes there, is what are they now going to do with regards to Vini? For me, I still believe, I may be wrong, but I still believe, I don't think that, you see, I'm agreeing with the chat right now, because I put up a poll in the chat. I agree that Jude will defer to Mbappe. Now, maybe Vini may be an issue there, but the issue now is that, let's just be real, the star, the main guy for Real is Jude Bellingham. But here's the thing, it's so funny, Bellingham is now the main star, but the way he acts and operates isn't like he's that main star, he's just doing the work. I think Mbappe is a guy who embraces that whole, okay, I'm the guy, I'm that main guy, I want to be that kind of a superstar kind of a guy. Because my thing, that's the whole thing about being a superstar, because I was watching like a basketball show where they were actually discussing this. It's not just about what you do on the pitch. It's also about your character outside of the pitch. It's your personality. Is that, like, do you have, like, Jude Bellingham is just a football player that's super talented, and that's it. Basically, Neymar. Neymar's the kind of guy where, like Neymar, Cristiano, where it's on the pitch and off the pitch. It's their personality. It's how they carry themselves. It's their aura. I think Mbappe, that's why he wants to go to Real Madrid, because he knows that PSG can't put me on that platform. Even if it's Paris, it's money, it's this, it's the Michael. Bro, how do you have the Michael Jordan brand and none of your guys were made to be superstars? Because it just shows you that, like, yeah, you can have as much Jordan brand as possible. If you don't have the production on the pitch, specifically in the UCL, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Who else wants to go on this one?
Can I speak?
Cole, what do you want?
All right. Finally. I'm gonna. He's a turtle head. The turtle head is a waste of time. And what I will tell you is this is absolutely BS. If it hasn't come from Fabrizio Romano, here we go, or if it hasn't come from Florian Plettenberg, I'm not believing it, because the thing is, it has to have a here we go. If there's no here we go, I don't believe any transfer. That's it. Like right now, that's how football is. If there's no here we go, there's no transfer happening. So, but yeah, again, I really agree with Nomad. It would really affect Vini in a lot of ways, because then also I'm seeing a player like Hosulu also kind of, getting limited game time, because,
wait, who cares if he's Hosulu's getting limited game time?
No, but the thing is,
you're saying, like, oh man, Hosulu's getting limited game time. So
no, but the thing is, Hosulu, like, recently he's really picking up form. Like, I'm being honest, like with Real Madrid, he's really picking up form at the moment. So, like, all right, again,
it's Mbappe and Hoselu, man, relax.
Okay. Anyways,
the guy is just
okay. Anyways, but Davis too is leaving to Real Madrid, so that will also be a good thing for Mbappe. Like I said, man, I really don't rate him. He's a one-trick pony. He's a
He's kick and run.
Yeah, kick and run type of player. I don't rate his decision making and football IQ. I think sometimes he plays without the brain. So,
all right, thank you.
HH, can I speak on
this? Yeah, real quick. I'll take it.
Even Bale was kick and run, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to KD Mbappe. You already know he's KDing his way to glory at this point, but
His World Cup doesn't even count. So
Yeah,
Champions League is not going to count.
Oh, cry more,
say-
cry more, cry more.
no,
19-year-old World Cup winner, 19-year-old World Cup winner, cry more. Second teenager ever to win a World Cup. Continue.
Hey,
AK.
Ricardo, are we saying he KD'd his way to a World Cup as well?
Of course he did. Roll off the back.
Oh,
of the
because
Real
that
Madrid.
France team wants a World Cup previously. Shut up.
But
you guys are sad.
Kevin Mbappe, bro. Kevin Mbappe.
see, I think it's gonna be interesting because the way I think I've seen on Twitter some Real Madrid fans say they're saying that it's gonna be a front three with Vini on the left, Mbappe as striker, and your selection on the right wing. I don't know how that's gonna work. I want to see it. If it's two strikers up top when Vini and Mbappe as the two strikers, that's also an option. But it'll be interesting. I think if he goes, I don't know if the ego clash will be with Bellingham, because I think Bellingham now is scoring the goals, but Bellingham won't be at risk of losing a starting spot because Kylian Mbappe is there.
Exactly.
Vinicius Jr. is not even Vinicius Jr. Rodrigo is like the guy who's most likely to lose a starting spot if Kylian Mbappe is there. Then second is Vinicius Jr. So I think there might be a situation there, if there is a situation. No chronic the hemp hog. Mbappe is not going to Liverpool. But yeah,
No, come on, get that
yeah,
out of
but
here,
I
bro.
think that's where, and they're also getting Endrick next season, so I think that's where kind of like there might be a bit more of an ego clash. But from what I've seen, like, I mean, the Real Madrid dressing room seems to want Kylian Mbappe. Like, it's not like they're scared that Kylian Mbappe is doing that. They want.
No, you
Kylian
can't. Come on, you can't speak.
Mbappe
No,
to come,
like
so-
he wants any big club wants competition, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah,
remember this was the club
exactly.
of the Galacticos. So
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see how it works. That's all I think. I think
AJ, do they
they
do a
also need
three-peat
a
if
center
Mbappe
back as well,
comes?
though. I think they also need a center back.
AJ, do they do a
Euro.
three-peat if
Let me
Mbappe
what's it
comes?
called? Money Mace. What do you want to say? Money Mace.
No, answer my question, AJ. Do they do a three-peat?
No,
if
I'm.
Mbappe
Well,
comes?
you just heard my answer. My answer was I didn't answer your question. Money Mace, talk to me.
No, go ahead. The question. Come on. Let him go.
I said, do you think Mbappe will win a 3 PCL if he comes to Real
I
Madrid?
have no freaking idea.
No.
But if my simple answer is no, because that's a very unprecedented so-called, no, they will not win a three-piece of a UCL because that's
this
very
generation,
unprecedented.
He can do it though. He can.
Yeah, but if he brings Real Madrid our first ever treble, it's over.
But
It's
what you think?
HH is
over.
finished. HH is finished if that happens.
Imagine what Mbappe would feel is the moment he moves to Madrid, PSG wins a UCL.
Now that would be scary, because basically a scary thing is if, let's say, he goes to Real Madrid and for some strange reason he never wins the UCL for Real, and the moment he leaves, PSG win the UCL with Ousmane Dembele dropping a three-piece in the UCL final. Now that's my friend is a damn narrative, bro. Monimus, what are you saying? And I'll take the biscuits.
This is a good question. Last question. What would be a greater accomplishment for Mbappe? Bringing PSG their first ever UCL, or bringing Real Madrid their first ever treble?
UCL PSG.
UCL PSG.
'Cause
Wait, nobody. What are you talking about? Nobody.
First ever treble?
Nobody.
Real Madrid, number
You're
15.
talking about a Real Madrid fan. For a Real Madrid fan, yes. Footballing, of course, winning a UCL for PSG is mean more than a Real Madrid treble. Come on, bro.
PSG, really? PSG?
No, man. It's about perspective. For a Real fan,
You're
of
in
course, winning your
contention.
first ever treble would be the money.
Alright,
But if you're talking about football and you're not
He
being
doesn't
biased,
want to
of
hear
course,
the
the PSG
truth and all
UCL.
that. He doesn't want
AJ,
to hear
they're
the
saying that
Exactly.
if
No one is repping Haaland for Man City.
yeah,
Please.
if Mbappe comes to Real Madrid, they're saying that Real Madrid is fielding except for the goalkeeper, everyone on the outfield is black.
Shout out to the UN, bro. Money Mace, real quick, let me take the biscuits. Money Mace.
No, the problem with the situation is that even though we have this idea that he's going to come in and become the main guy, in my opinion, he's going to have to earn his stripes as the main guy. He can't just come in there and say, I'm the main guy and everyone has to move for him. What Bellingham is doing right now, bro, Bellingham is outperforming, at a certain point, he was outperforming Cristiano Ronaldo's first few months at Real Madrid, like in terms of goal scoring, in terms of performance. He's doing unprecedented stuff. Mbappe needs to put something on the board for people to say, nah, I'm the reason why you guys moved the second best left winger in the world and Vinicius Jr. out for me, the best left winger in the world. He needs to put something on the board because he's taking the piss out of Real Madrid.
Respect Mudryk.
Listen, he's up and coming, Ricardo. He's up and coming. No thing. He needs to put numbers on the board for Real Madrid because if he goes there and he has an all right season, the Madrid fans will turn on him after so much disrespect that he's given them over the past few years. They're going
to disrespect a World Cup goat. Interesting. All right.
HH, you can't give this much disrespect and drop an average season or a okay season at Real Madrid. If you're gonna say I'm that guy, if you're gonna play with Florentino Perez for 3 years, you've got to come in and do insane stuff at Real Madrid to warrant that you are that guy. You can't come in and do Benzema from his last season at Real Madrid. You can't. No one's gonna care about that because that's not a star performance.
Money Mace, you know the expectation is going to be is to win the Champions League in the first season.
Oh yeah, for sure. That and it won't happen. I will guarantee you that he's not winning the UCL in that first season. I wouldn't
put it past it. Like I said, the landscape of football is really only Man City and Real Madrid. Like the rest of the teams aren't there. So I think
not true. But you know how football works. He goes in his first season with the UCL. No.
I have a feeling that Barca will win a Champions League.
Okay, no.
Smoke. If Barca win a UCL before Mbappe, I'm putting Mbappe on the review then. I'll put Mbappe on the review.
You're officially making
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me read this Dubinsky's.
Has more UCLs than Mbappe.
Lights Vibe says South Africa is finishing off Jollof Brothers in a no, that's not happening. As I said again, I dare Nigeria to lose to South Africa, bro. It will not happen. I didn't. It will not happen. Real Madrid 14 says I don't believe it until I see him score. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, pause. So if he never scores for Real, then you won't believe that he plays for Real Madrid. So even when he signs, he's in the jersey and everything, until he scores for Real, you won't believe that he plays for Real Madrid. Wow. Okay.
What if he's on the bench and he doesn't get to play? He throws a tantrum, and because of disciplinary issues, his contract gets broken.
No, man, that's never happened to a World Cup coach. That's never happened to a World Cup coach.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Abrit's Fair. Inter going to get Taremi and Zelinski for free. Ooh, Inter making moves, man. Inter making moves. Taremi, no, that's a big one. Taremi, man, quality, man. Abrit's Fair. Mbappe never leaving the sewers of Master Splinter, man.
Factos.
As I said again, if Mbappe extends at PSG, it will be the worst thing that happens to football. Guys, guys, you know what's weird? As football fans, we should be encouraging this. We win. As football fans, we all win by Mbappe going to Real Madrid. We win. Because we all want to see Mbappe against João Felix. That's the next thing. Mbappe against João Felix is the next thing.
Stop living in this delusional world,
You know, so Mbappe against... Bro, come on.
João Felix.
No, come on. Mbappe versus João Felix El Clasico will hit different, bro. That will hit different, bro. That will hit different.
That's if Felix even starts.
Bro, Lamine Yamal versus Mbappe is more enticing than João fucking Felix.
Yeah, sure. Just three. Mbappe's camp are smart. In 2022, he was a free agent and negotiated the biggest contract in the world. Signed 2 years, 2 chances at the UCL, 2024 to Real Madrid as a free agent again. So look, are you saying that Mbappe won monetarily? That this was just all like a big money play?
Exactly.
I mean,
Julian Ronaldo. They were saying Julian,
he's
right?
leaving. What
Julian
was it? He's leaving 100 million. Is that right? He's leaving 100 million on the table.
Well,
that's a lot of money, bro.
He's made up for it in the signing bonuses that he's gotten because he what he's done with PSG is that he's always flirted with Real Madrid. So extension, signing on bonus, extension, signing on bonus. So yeah, he's leaving 100 million now, but he's definitely made that up in all of the signing on bonuses he's had.
Yeah,
Also,
but
someone was saying that Julian Laurent, right? He wasn't so serious before. He's only close to Mbappe's camp. So whatever Mbappe's camp wants him to hear, he's going to hear. Mbappe has had this information released out to him and out to the media. This is all Mbappe is doing. That's what.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, it could be a massive pump fake. He's let that sit for a while, and then I mean, how comes we haven't heard anything from PSG?
Exactly.
It's just all Real Madrid.
Wait, Wing, I'm not even going to bring up that dub. Mods, give Wing 5 minutes.
Paid
bro.
his money.
I don't give it.
On black, I'm not gonna play.
I'm not bringing that up, bro. There's no chance in hell I'm bringing up that dub.
This is what helps you pay the water bill, the heat bill.
Elijah, if you see what this guy typed, Elijah, if you see what this guy typed, you'll understand.
I did. That guy.
So Elijah, so you saw the dub and you think that I should bring that dub up. Elijah, that is crazy.
He paid his money.
No, come on.
$100.
More Splash. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes, bro.
That in 2 days' time.
Bro, Wing even said that he'll take his time out fully because you know that he stepped over the line, bro.
That $2 is for your Cape Verde fund, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's
Splash.
man.
Thank you, Splash. You see, Splash Mod's doing your work. Splash, thank you, bro. Give him 5 minutes, bro.
You can just call them Cricket FC.
What's it called?
Cricket FC.
Ronaldo Okpara, thank you. HH, talk about Atleti Villarreal and Inter Juve matches. Yes, we will. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's just go through these main topics. Then we'll talk about because when we get to the Arsenal thing, we'll talk about the big game because Sunday is going to be crazy. They're huge games on Sunday. All right, let's go to our next thing right now, and let's talk about another potential GOAT who was robbed of his career by Real Madrid.
Stop living in this delusional.
This is what I came for.
So let's talk about a guy who was
let's cook.
The best player at the 2018 World Cup. We all know he was. So you see, guys, here's the thing.
Did he win it?
Whether you like it,
Where's the medal?
shut up. Whether you like it or not, whoever was this Callisto? Was this Callisto? If that was Callisto, bro, that's Callisto. Okay, so look, here's the thing. So, I think. Do you know why I'm happy? We are getting that Hazard Obi Mikel interview because now that we hear that he's now because basically, so he did like an interview with the ball boy that he kicked in the ribs like ages ago during a game, and they basically met up like years after. He's not doing this interview now, talking about with Real, everything, just this. So he's doing more and more of these interviews, which means that he's not really opening up about his career, which I think is freaking great. Because Hazard is one of those amazing enigmas, because he represents the old way of football, the fun way, the Dino way. So let me just read out, because he had many things, but I think this is the quote that's really best for our discussion. So he was asked, who are the better players than you in terms of talent in football? He's replying, individually, Messi is perhaps, keyword, further, perhaps the only one. I enjoyed seeing the one in Barcelona, but less towards the end. But he is the greatest player in history, counterattacks. Cristiano is a greater player than me, Instagram tags. But in terms of pure football, honestly, I don't think so. Shots fired. Hold up. Neymar.
Let Hazard cook.
Let me finish this damn thing.
Let Hazard cook.
So hold up.
He's gonna eat.
He can't cook. He can just eat.
Ricardo, I didn't know that was a double entendre by him cooking. Let me finish this whole thing. So Neymar, maybe. Afterwards, okay, so he talks about Neymar. Neymar, maybe. Afterwards, not better than me. But at Real Madrid, you have the best, also in relation to their career. Benzema, Modric, they were on top, and Kroos, De Bruyne, they breathe football. So look, I don't see any lies that were detected in what Hazard said.
I see plenty.
Okay, let me break it down. He says for pure talent, pure tech, pure la, pure sa, porta. pure eye tests.
What does pure law mean?
So my thing is for pure. He's all about Lala. He's not talking about UCL's go records. This is for pure, unadulterated, uncut Lala.
Mm-hmm.
He says that Messi probably was the only one that came close to me. So apart from,
maybe it is.
so he said perhaps Messi. That Messi was the only one who potentially came close to him for pure talent.
What are you
apart from that, apart from that, he said that guys, let's be real. Cristiano.
Young Cristiano.
Wait. Young Cristiano is better than anything Hazard did.
Bring Cristiano at his best. Cristiano at his best isn't touching at his best.
What is pure football?
No, AK. For pure tesh. For pure tesh.
Dribbling around everybody, then becoming fat off Burger King.
You know what? I'm going to put a bit poll. So actually, before I put up the poll, hold on. Before I put up the poll, in my view, there were no lies detected because let's keep it a stack. He's like Neymar. We all know that once Neymar left Barca, he was on sister time. That was what it was. So my thing is, and as far as Cristiano goes, guys, and we all know this ability-wise. Cristiano was like, and guys, this confirms it. I always said no. The closest thing to Messi ability-wise of that era was Neymar and Hazard. The three guys. The three-headed horse was Messi, Hazard, and Neymar for pure tesh. See, BMF for pure tesh.
What does that mean?
Stop living in this world.
It's for pure footballing ability.
What does
no
that mean?
accolades, no resume, pure footballing.
No.
The eye test.
What does that mean?
It's the eye test.
What do you mean by eye test?
Dummies and nutmegs. Dummies and
Nutmegs. That's it.
Hold on.
Dummies and nutmegs.
As football fans, we all have a sixth sense.
Dummies and
our sixth sense is we know football when we see it. We know a footballer when we see it.
Hazard over CR7, I know that your sixth sense is screwed up.
Exactly. Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay. So AK, are you honestly telling me? Are you honestly telling me that as a pure footballer, Cristiano was a better pure footballer than Hazard?
Yes. 08 Cristiano is better than anything I've seen Hazard do.
Exactly.
As a pure footballer.
Exactly.
In 2018, for pure football, Cristiano or Hazard?
Yes. 07, 08 Cristiano.
07, 08. 07, 08.
I said 2018. I said
2018.
2018.
Years at Madrid.
AK, I said 2018.
Done.
AK, I said 2018, 2019. Who was the better for footballer? 2018 to 2019.
AJ, let's talk about the EPL. Who bossed the EPL? Who bossed the EPL? Cristiano or Hazard? Let's talk about it. Who bossed the EPL? Who bossed the UCL in EPL?
Okay, hold on.
Was it Salah the better footballer than Hazard in 2018-19 in the PL?
No, Hazard was the best footballer.
Okay,
wait, hold on. Order in the court. So, Ricardo, your thoughts to Hazard's comments, man?
You should gotta be biased.
Okay, well, he said pure footballing ability?
Pure football.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to really think, what does that mean? Because I think a lot of the times people think pure football is just like dribbling ability. Now, that's majority of people the way they think. I think for me personally, what pure footballing ability, it's a player's technique on the ball. And that's how we judge like even younger kids. Like when we look at a kid and see how talented he is, we base it on the fact of how good his like ability on the ball is. Now, there's obviously multiple factors. And I think this Hazard and Cristiano Ronaldo is such a like weird comparison because I don't think Hazard is 100% wrong. You could say his Real Madrid career was a flop, which objectively it was given the price they paid, but that's not the point of his conversation. When you look at Hazard, like the best Cristiano Ronaldo I've always said was from 2008, some say 2007, 2008 till 2013. At least that's my opinion. That's the best Cristiano Ronaldo. Like goal scoring wise, dribbling wise, his playmaking, his passing. Like that's the most complete I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo. So forget Messi, forget Neymar, because I already have opinions about those two regarding Cristiano Ronaldo that honestly you can debate me, you're not going to win. But Hazard is quite a. I think this in some aspects of football, this is actually a debate. When it comes to goal scoring, it's absolutely not a debate. Cristiano Ronaldo is clear cut, way ahead of Hazard ever as a player at any point of his career, whether it was when he was young, whether when he was a more complete player, and then obviously when his goal scoring days. But bro, the numbers don't lie. I'm sorry. Hazard is objectively is career wise he's a better dribbler than Cristiano Ronaldo. You can say whatever you want. The numbers do not lie.
That doesn't make you a better footballer.
No,
Than
nobody. That, no, hold
Because that's
on.
only one aspect of football.
Yeah, that's only one aspect of the game, but that's one of the primary things we judge what footballing quality is. Even if you're to talk about playmaking, chance creating, and passing, there's quite they're quite comparable. I think Hazard is a better playmaker. That's always been his role on the team he's played on. Chance creation, maybe Hazard is slightly better. I think passing wise, they're both equal. They're both like wingers. They always play the 1-2s, the through balls, the crosses. Like that's comparable in terms of their passing range. Though I don't think both of them are really that extraordinary of passers. If I'm being brutally honest,
No, not really. No.
Yeah, so I think Hazard is a better playmaker. Stats do prove that. He's a better chance creator. I like they're both give or take because they're both different. A lot of Cristiano's chance creation really just comes off the left side. And if you know anything about football, the final third players tend to have the highest output in terms of chance creation just because they're closer to net and they're closer to the final action. So, I mean, even if you grab any point of Ronaldo's peak dribbling, it's not better than Hazard's. Creating wise, it's not much better. It's actually comparable. And the only thing Ronaldo really blows Hazard out the water is goal scoring. So there is some truth to what he's saying, but people like to act like there is no aspect of Hazard's game that is objectively better, which isn't the case. And look, the reason why I don't want to talk about Messi or Neymar is because if you watch football, you'd know that Messi's significantly a better player. Neymar is a significantly better dribbler, passer, playmaker, chance creator than Cristiano ever was.
No, it's not even comparable. Like you can't compare them. Like,
Hazard is the least of those three of Messi and Neymar, and I think by some distance, if I'm being honest, they're only comparable dribbling wise because playmaking wise, Messi and Neymar are superior to him. But yeah, I mean, Ronaldo's best year statistically in terms of creativity was the 2000.
Your mic. Remember, turn off thingy Majiki on the thingy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, Ronaldo's best season in terms of chance creation statistically was the 2011, 2012, no, 2010, 2011 season. That was his best year ever. And Hazard has like 3 seasons on league seasons alone where he has better stats than Cristiano's key passes per game. It's the big chance is a bit different. Sometimes that can depend on multiple factors such as the quality of your teammates. Because let's be honest, Real Madrid have always played are always one more dominant. They're gonna have more offensive chances and they're gonna have higher quality players. Hazard's prime, his best years were literally all under Chelsea. So
that's the question: who was the better pure footballer, Cristiano or Hazard? So was he right in saying that he was a better pure footballer than Cristiano?
You have to think twice.
No, it's not absolutes though. It's like it's not like he's 100% right when he's 100% wrong. Like he is like there are aspects about his games that were better than Cristiano Ronaldo's. That if you don't accept that as a truth, then you can't really have this conversation. I mean, the thing with Hazard is like he's an example of talent, like talent just that doesn't even work hard. And we've seen this through very credible sources. We've seen this from his teammates. He didn't like to train, but when he turned up to the game, like John Obi Mikel said it himself, John Terry have said it himself. This guy was undeniable.
And I think this is the aspect that people are missing because that's what he even said about
But as an extension to that, what we know of Cristiano Ronaldo, there's never been a player in the game of football who's been more dedicated, a student of the game, who all this, and even then, training like nobody has ever had.
You don't know because again, this is literally hard work versus just pure talent.
Well, I think that's you're
no. And okay, now that is maybe over it because of course there was talent. Like I've always said this, in my view, for just pure footballing raw talent, Quaresma was more talented than Cristiano. But Cristiano just worked harder. Cristiano was talented, but I feel like Quaresma had more pure talent than him. But here's the thing: pure talent alone is not enough. You have to work hard and apply yourself.
But we have to. This is where we have to give Cristiano Ronaldo credit. He was talented. Like
No. That's what. No, again, that's what I said. Quaresma was more talented. But Cristiano was also very talented. Okay. Like, so all because I built Cristiano was a bloody incredible talent. So amazing talent. And I always felt that guy at United was an outrageous player. I feel that was the best of Cristiano those last years at Man United. But and this is why we say to myself that I just wish we saw more of that to an extent. Because I believe that for the majority of Cristiano's career was a certain player.
Coincidentally, if you actually look at Ronaldo's stats season per season, the drop off in terms of his like offensive output, in terms of like the dribbling, the playmaking, the passing, the chance creation, they seemingly all start to decrease or lack.
Yeah, it was different. It was different roles
after 2013, which is the same time he had that knee injury. So obviously, credit to him, he evolved this game into being more of a goal scorer, makes him efficient and useful for a team. But look, like I said, people are going to get mad because Hazard had a massive failure stint at the club that Cristiano Ronaldo is arguably the greatest player in that club's history, and they pay a lot of money. But, bro, he's not 100% lying. I think if you think he's lying, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, so look, so okay, you feel that Hazard is completely saying BS then? And so forth.
I mean, I understood what Ricardo was saying. Kind of, part of what I was saying was just, it was aimed at because I don't like HH. But apart from that, but I think
that's understandable.
But here's the thing, HH, for me, like, for me, Hazard, there's always that thing of like pure talent when it doesn't work hard, like. It kind of, for me, it feels like, bro, you have all of these tools, yet you don't use them. For me, that doesn't sit well. But I think Hazard at his best was he ran the attack for Chelsea. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, he was a one-man army. Yeah,
he was a one-man attack for Chelsea, and I think there was definitely parts of his game that he was better than CR7 at his best. I think the likes of, the dribbling, the ability to kind of take the ball and just give him any scenario, he'll try and create something. I think he was, at his best, he was better than CR7. But for me, I think the thing with Hazard was, it's just like, it just doesn't sit well when you say something like that about someone with the status of Cristiano Ronaldo. You say something like that, people are obviously going to look at you, your career, how you played, and they're going to be like, how can you compare yourself to him? How can you compare yourself to him?
No, but then, okay, you're literally missing, again, I'll read you what he said. Cristiano is a greater player than me, but in terms of pure football, honestly, I don't think so. So you do know that you can still be an amazing pure footballer, but you could have had a horrible stint at several places. Riquelme, any central midfielder will say that guy is literally one of the most iconic central midfield talents of all time. He bricked it at Barcelona. He was a failure at Barca. So my thing is that you can still say that you're a amazing pure talent, while there were aspects of your career that were a total letdown.
Riquelme was far more successful in South America than he was in Europe, but nobody denied his quality when he was playing in Europe either.
Yeah. So my thing is because I get what you're saying. People will say that, especially the Christian fans, will be like, "Oh my gosh, this bomb!" But that's when you're not actually reading what he's saying, bro. Cristiano's career trumps and destroys Hazard. It obliterates it. And Hazard, I accept that. But say that for pure balling talent, bro, like, for me, what's it called? Gerrard, Lampard, all these guys are greater midfielders than Riquelme. But Gerrard, Lampard, these guys do not hold a candle to Riquelme talent-wise. They don't hold a candle to him just because of Phil performance talent. No, so
okay, and then I get what you're saying. I think if you're saying just on the ability that he had at his best, I think there are things that Hazard is better than Cristiano at. That I can understand. But for me, the point is those abilities don't matter. Like someone like Hatem Ben Arfa can say, just pure ability wise, I should have been like up there with some of the best players in the world. The point is you weren't anywhere close, so like it just for me that part doesn't sit well. But I understand what you're saying about just the pure talent. Yeah.
Also, the reason why he said that pure talent, because he doesn't have anything else to show for.
Exactly.
So he only has that. That's why he mentioned it, because the pure footballing talent doesn't even matter. The reason Riquelme isn't remembered as much as Gerrard or Lampard is because he doesn't accomplish as much, and that's why Hazard is going to be forgotten, not Cristiano.
No. Here's hold up. No, before you go. Here's the thing. Nomad. Let's be okay. Let me ask you this right now. So,
be honest, that is
wait. Actually, no. Hold up, real quick. So, in 30 years' time, 40 years' time, and everything, who do you think people will look at with more reverence? George Weah or Gerd Müller? Clips off. Because Gerd Müller has one of the greatest resumes of any striker ever. Probably arguably ever, in terms of what he's won and what he's done. But I'm telling you right now, people are more likely to have more reverence for Baggio, Batistuta, Weah, Shevchenko than Gerd Müller. And Gerd Müller's resume obliterates all of those other guys.
Yeah, but
so the issue is that because the thing about pure talent is that will always stand the test of time over resume. Now,
it is most of those players.
There are people like hold up. There are people like Messi who has the two flex, so he has the resume and he has that talent. So he will stand the rest of time plus. Oh damn, this guy won everything. Plus, wow, this guy did this amount of stuff. That's amazing.
What's helping Cristiano Ronaldo too is the fact that he has the biggest and most commanding fan base in the world. So even if he's this player that you personally, like, I mean, you specifically, that you don't really like, it doesn't really matter. People are going to remember him because that time period of like 08 to 13, people are still going to remember that. I mean, at least I do, because that's when in my opinion, that's the best one. But like the whole Gerrard, Lampard and Riquelme, I'm sorry, I don't think anybody outside of England reveres Lampard and was it Gerrard as to the level of Riquelme. They just don't. Like, for example, even in Italy, I've heard a bunch of Italian people say that Roberto Baggio is the best talent that Italy has ever produced, and he's nowhere near the most successful one. So, I mean, AJ does have a point in terms of the player you are sometimes sticks a lot longer than what you actually won.
Yeah, but you can't compare Riquelme and George Weah to Zard, right? George Weah won a Ballon d'Or. Shevchenko won a Ballon d'Or. You can't compare them to Zard. Zard is not going to be remembered. Just like
Jesus Christ, man. No.
I'll bring you back.
No. He's annoying. The guy's annoying me. No. Okay. Look. Let me come to your boy Hokage. So Hokage, your thoughts on Hazard's comments. And basically, Hazard was pretty much just making comments on. He feels that Cristiano Ronaldo, greater player, but he feels in terms of being a pure footballer, he was a better pure footballing talent than Cristiano, and people are having babies over his comments. So
it's true. It's true because, like everyone says that Ronaldo, Cristiano had to shape himself and refine his skills. When he first came to United, I won't lie, I think he came to United in 2004, 2005, so I was too young. But when you look at his highlights back then, he was a donkey of a player. Bad decision making, stupid dribbling, idiotic if you look back. And he had to refine himself to make himself effective. If you look at Zard at Lille, and I'm doing these comparisons because Zard at Lille is kind of same age range as Ronaldo. Zard at Lille, the technique is already refined. He's taking people's ankles at that age. He's leading Lille himself at that time, at however old he was, like 20, 21 years old or whatever it was. So that's just an example of showing you he's right. Actually. What was that?
You think he was like 18, 19 when he
18, even that's even more insane. That's even more.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, so you can't. I don't think anyone can deny. The only people that will deny Zard's statement that he was a better footballer in terms of talent are just Ronaldo fans, like the delusional Ronaldo fans. It's factual. Like you can't pull up Zard's highlight clips, man. And I know, like, just look at their highlights. You could just tell. When I look, my eye test, HH, it's not flicks and tricks. It's also how comfortable you are with the ball, how effective you are, how, like, I take in all those things into account. And Zard, from the moment he burst onto the professional scene, he already had it. He didn't have to refine it. And like I said with Ronaldo had to refine himself. He was a donkey of a player. People clowned him because he was trying too hard with the skills and trying to use his pace and power. Zard is no pace. Like, Zard, sure, at his peak at Chelsea, had the pace and power to just blow past guys. But it's not the pace and power. It's the body fates. It's the understanding of positioning. It's how comfortable he was in the ball to take guys on with his back turned against them. It's just a different. Like, Zard on a footballing level is a different level to Ronaldo.
I think people just get very emotional with this stuff, and it's as if people they want to win. It's either all or nothing. Why can't it be like Cristiano is the greater player, Hazard is the better footballing talent? Why can't we have that? But no, because if Hazard is better than Cristiano, no, that's wrong. But no, just listen to what is being said. Because again, let's be real. All because you have good pure footballing talent doesn't mean you'll have a great career. And Hazard did not have the kind of career that his talent dictated, as we saw at Real Madrid.
You know why people don't? Okay, this is why I mean, like I love this sport. I love talking about it because we can watch the same thing and have like two very completely opposite conclusions, right? That's why we have these debates. But the surface level of knowledge in this sport is some of the worst I've seen. Like, Hazard, the reason why Hazard's career didn't last long, one of the biggest reasons is obviously his work ethic. Like, everybody knows that. That's so obvious. That doesn't need to be discussed anymore. But one of the biggest reasons why his career actually fucking ended up short was because his style of play. His style of play was extremely demanding on the way he played. He would constantly get I think he was always one of the most fouled players.
Yeah.
And who was also another player that was consistently fouled just as much? It was Neymar. And look at Neymar now, just injury after injury after injury. Ronaldo transforming his game into being a more pure goal scorer and leaving away the rest of the playmaking duties, chance creating, the dribbling to his teammates around him, has actually gave him the longevity. Because
here's the thing. If you say to me that 08 to 2012 Cristiano and the peak Hazard, okay, that's a debate. But Ricardo, I'm sorry, I cannot accept you saying that 2018, 2019 Hazard and 2018 to 2023 Cristiano are the same footballer. That's insane.
No one is saying that.
No, because even if you want fucking statistics, like, you can even look this up. Ronaldo's best, like, for example, even in the dribbling department, I don't care what anybody says. If you think just because you can do the same tricks Ronaldinho can do, it doesn't matter the fact that you can do them. It's when you do them. You can do all these fancy tricks all you want, but they're not exactly the most effective moves. This is why someone like Diego Maradona, someone like Messi, even Neymar and Hazard are sometimes regarded as some of the best dribblers, because dribbling is mainly just about beating your opposition. And if you can do it with a slight body feint, which is honestly more effective, really, because it gets the job done a lot faster than stepping over and doing rainbow flicks and all this. I'm sorry, I think those guys are objectively better dribblers.
Exactly.
Cristiano Ronaldo, like, if you account like for example, I looked this up because I thought it was like actually a very interesting topic. this what's it called? This only took account for like league and Champions League because those are the two competitions you play the most games in, and getting domestic cup stats are pretty hard, to be fair. The most dribbles Ronaldo's ever had in the course of a season was in 06-07, and that was 139 dribbles completed. That's the most he's ever had in a single season. Obviously, not including domestic cups, which will probably raise it up a bit more. Hazard has several seasons better than that. And in his last season at Chelsea, he completed 138 dribbles completed just on the Premier League alone. So, I mean, it's not really much of a debate how Cristiano Ronaldo's best dribbling season is Hazard's like third or fourth. I don't even know the numbers at Lille because they didn't even track numbers like that. In terms of key passes in a season, Hazard has 2 or 3 seasons that are higher than Cristiano's 88, which was in the 0-10-11. And even with the big chances created, that's where Ronaldo and Hazard are actually comparable. But like I said, big chances created actually are kind of down to the quality of team you are anyways.
And also, you see, you have to understand that one of the hardest things to do in football is dribbling. That is one of the hardest things to do. Specifically, hold up. Specifically, dribbling multiple. I said one of the hardest, not the hardest. It's one of the hardest things. And the thing is, because it requires such a high level of technical ability, one of the reasons why Messi is such a big deal is because of the consistency he had in beating multiple players during a game. Hence why I always said there was always a separation between Messi and Cristiano, because Messi, it is his goal scoring and his ability in multiple games to get past multiple players. Something that Cristiano is just not competing with Messi with. Yeah. So that skill to beat multiple players is extremely hard.
Do you want to hear something disgusting? Because I did not like. This is why I didn't want this to like even be about Messi, because it's so obvious. I don't even care how you're trying to paint the narrative that he thinks Messi's the only one that's close. It's not even fucking close. Like, Messi has 11 seasons where he has over 150 seasons, 150 dribbles completed. 6 of those 11s are over 200.
That's
Ronaldo's best dribbling season would be Messi's 15th best dribbling season.
But then Ricardo, this now goes back to the points of okay. This goes to the. I'll come to you guys. So this, because I want to let everyone have a chance to speak.
Even if you want to say, real quick. If you want to say it's not just about dribbling, I absolutely agree with you. Even if you were to go to key passes, Cristiano Ronaldo's best season in terms of creativity, in terms of key passes, would be Messi's 11th best, and his big chances created would be Messi's 9th best. So like this is only a goal scoring.
But here, basically the point is a point that you even made earlier. This goes back to perspective here, and my thing is there are people that put goal scoring and pride that's more than anything. There will people that will argue with me that say, "Oh no, put some respect on Thomas Muller's name." Okay, to a particular extent, because Thomas Muller is more of an effective player. We are not watching Thomas Muller to be entertained, to be marveled at. We just champion how effective he is. So my thing is that for some people, the goal scoring proves to you that you're an amazing football player. So it goes back to subjectivity. But the last thing I say is that, guys, it's almost an unspoken truth. When you see a baller, you know when it's a baller. There should be no freaking discussion here. All right, Hokage then to Bime. Hokage.
2 points. So one thing you hit nail on the head. Like, people just get too emotional about it. Man, nothing I said was wrong, and people in the streets are saying this guy's cooking feces. He's talking about the second greatest player of all time or whatever. Like, of course, Ronaldo's in my top 5 of all time, but people just have difficulty separating the facts from their feelings. And then another thing I look at when I'm looking at players with technique but
real quick, it's funny you said that. They said Hazard literally said Cristiano is a greater player than me.
Yeah.
But I am just as a film of pure footballing talent. All because a guy is a better pure footballing talent doesn't mean that he's greater, because greatness comes with resumes and achievements. Those are 2 different things. But
and then the last thing I want to say, I don't care if anyone disagrees with this, but when I take eye tests in consideration, I take the player's pace and power into consideration. If you have pace and power, like with Ronaldo, let's be real. No pace and power, Ronaldo might be the most useless player of all time. Let's be real.
Well,
I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't go that far.
What are you
I
doing?
wouldn't.
Thank you for saying.
I'm sorry. Hokage, Adama Traore exists.
Yeah.
Hokage.
Traore.
You know
Thank you
that
for saying that.
Hokage,
We can discount
Hokage,
everything you
Cristiano
said.
fans exist in San Diego. You know that.
Let's just be clear.
Hokage and Cristiano fans are worldwide.
No,
Hokage, do they sell bulletproof vests in San Diego?
No. Let me just be clear. Let us be clear what Azad is trying to do here.
Let's Hokage land. Let's Hokage land. Let's Hokage land. Let's Hokage land. Okay.
Look, he's cooking, but I don't agree.
I got the Cristiano fanboy lives 2 feet away from me in the other room, so don't worry.
No, they're worldwide. They're global. But cook.
But okay, that was too far. But I'm just what my point was is that I take your reliance on pace and power into account when.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Like, if you take away his pace and power, does Ronaldo, do the things he's able to do? I honestly don't think so. No, I don't think he does.
He got his injury due to his pace and power. He got his injury due to his pace and
When we're
power.
talking about when I'm and let me be clear. I'm talking about like when we're talking about dribbling and taking players on and all this. If you take his pace and power away, that man ain't getting past nobody. Hazard is.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
No, I can.
He couldn't. Hazard literally couldn't.
I can.
Hazard
Let me tell
literally
you why I
couldn't.
can. Because how many times have I
Hold on.
seen Ronaldo? How many times have we seen Ronaldo just bomb past players with dribbling? I know speed is an important thing, but when we're talking about the football technique and everything, when we're talking about this, Hazard, Messi, these guys don't need that to get past players. These guys don't. Neymar even doesn't need that. They could just shift their shoulder and they send guys to Mexico. Ronaldo ain't sending guys to Mexico with a shift of his shoulder. I'm sorry.
No.
That is
Mexico's crazy.
I don't care what
Mexico's
anyone
crazy.
says.
That's just because they
You
were
see,
shocked.
I don't want to
They
say
could never
anything
get on
because
amusement park rides.
I'll get
They were so
attacked.
shocked.
So,
That's
okay,
it.
I'm going to leave you on the island alone, but I'm saying nothing. I don't want to say anything. I'll say
Let's just
nothing.
agree.
Who else wants
Let's just
to
agree
talk?
that Zad was just trying to bring attention to himself by taking on the Cristiano fan base, and the only reason why I even mentioned pure footballing talent is that that's the only thing that he could mention.
Okay. No, mad.
Let's just be clear.
No,
on
mad.
that.
He mentions Neymar, Cristiano, Messi, Benzema, De Bruyne, and so forth. So don't make this about Cristiano. He mentions several players.
Can I speak on this?
And so what's it called? Money Mace. And the comments already say Money Mace.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Hokage, I understand your point about if you took away the pace and power of a player. Listen, with Messi, I can understand that. Messi lost his pace and power, and he was still one of the best players in the world. Even Neymar, he didn't really have a lot of pace in his last years at PSG, but he was still very effective. Bro, Hazard, have you seen Hazard without his pace and power?
Exactly.
Have you seen Hazard without his pace and power? What
He would throw up just looking at a treadmill.
Wait, hold up. Money Mace. What pace and power did Hazard have at the World Cup or that last season with Chelsea?
Well, he has no power. He was just all pace.
So it was this anyway.
No. Okay, look correct. Are you telling me that Hazard is fast? He's quick.
Hazard has never been the fastest guy. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, he's fast. But he's not that
Lost
fast.
his physical attributes. You saw
No.
what he was.
Are you telling me that pace and power, that he relied on his pace and power for his football? Come on.
Bro, he'd twerk and put his bum on defenders to try and move them out the way.
That's not pace and power.
That's not pace and power.
Just knowing how to use your body and shielding.
Yeah. Like pace and power is where you are strong, so you're using your strength to get through, and pace is where you are quicker than most guys. Guys, we are not sitting down here saying that Hazard is a fast player.
Over short distances, he was quicker than a lot of players over short distances. When he lost that, you saw a big part of his game go away, and that's a fact, HH. He was quick over 5 yards.
Oh,
He was never quick
Money
over
Mace,
long
are you talking
distances.
about explosiveness?
Yes, that is still pace and power. Explosiveness is still pace and power. When he
Agility.
lost that, he lost a big part of his game.
But you're not factoring the fact that he was literally one of the most foul players. His body is gonna deteriorate over time. Like the way he plays football is taxing on the body.
Wait, see, Jack, thank you. Acceleration is different from pace. Again, so yeah, acceleration and pace, those are different things.
That is a physical attribute because it's how much power you can generate in a short
And
amount of time.
but I'm saying to that, are you telling that he relied on his? I think that he relied on his acceleration.
Yes.
So did he rely on his
yes,
acceleration
yes.
or relies on his
Yes.
technical ability?
No, actually, he
If you
relied on his
watched him a lot at
acceleration.
Chelsea-
Absolutely.
If you watched him a lot at Chelsea, he'd knock the ball a bit and then he'd get right in front of the opponent. And it is a combination of him
So
moving
wait a
his body, and he
minute.
is
So Hazard
smart.
was a kick and run player. This body makes you
You're not listening. You're not listening. Over short distances, he had the acceleration. That is a physical attribute.
There's no way
Messi
you're
never
calling
had that.
Messi. No, come on, you
Messi-
can't do that. You can't do that. Messi was definitely faster with and without the ball than Hazard ever was. And you can't tell me that if you're saying Hazard relied on PMP, then Messi didn't rely on PMP. That makes no sense.
I didn't say Hazard relied on PMP. I'm speaking to Hakage's point. You can't discount pace and power to the physical attributes of a player, because that's how they learn to play football growing up. If someone has a
Okay.
physical
I
attribute,
say that Messi
you
had
can't
pace and
take-
power then. Okay, by your logic, Messi also relied on pace and power.
Not power, pace.
Every dribbler has had pace and power. So you can't take that away as a physical attribute towards someone, because that's how they learn to play football.
But they weren't relying on
I don't
it, is
know.
what we're
I think
saying.
how many?
Zard relied on his pace. Zard relied on his pace. When he lost his pace, he lost everything.
Okay,
Let's just
wait,
be
hold
clear.
on. Let me go. So what's it called? BMF. What are you saying on this stand? Then comes to you,
This
RDS.
whole thing about pure football, because I think the issue is when people say just pure football, people just referring to like dribbling and skill set.
Exactly.
And skills. That's not a pure footballer. I look at Harry Kane, for example, right? He doesn't even have the dribble, but he's actually a pure footballer. So when guys, always use this term for I don't think Azar was a quality player. Don't get me wrong. He was a fun player to watch. He was an exciting player to watch. But as a pure footballer, yeah, I can agree about the dribbling stuff. I can understand. I'm like, yeah, dribbling. You could say it's better than CR7. But as a pure football in terms of ball striking, way of passing, it's not better than CR7. And the disrespect on CR7's name is actually crazy because people just think it was just a pace and power, type of play. Yes, he had pace and power, obviously, because it was an athlete, but that's not what made him great. Like he was actually also a great dribbler. Watching him back at United, you saw that in this game. He was actually a good dribbler. So when guys try to use this idea of pure football, I think people just refer to it as you be able to you can dribble.
No, according to Recorder, you got to be short. You got to be short, and you got to be a dribble merchant. That's it. That means you have skill. You need to be a player.
literally said
No, but that metric, listen to me. But that metric, no playmaker, no playmaker can ever be.
Having a good, being a great playmaker.
No, man, Kaka lives. Kaka.
It's the same way people actually use this debate.
When he was a playmaker.
It's the same way people actually use this debate that it's pure football to try and shadow KDB that Ozzy was a better. No, KDB is also a pure footballer. Like I don't like when people try. Dribbling is not the only thing that makes you a pure footballer. Basically, that's not the only thing in the game. Your ball striking, your way of passing, the other stuff that also part of what makes a guy's a good pure footballer. So that's all I gotta say.
No, okay. So just real quick. When we talk about some of the best players we've ever seen, when we say the best players of all time, what are the names that come out? Pele, Maradona, Messi, R9. No. Again, Pele, Maradona, Messi, R9, Zizou. What is a common denomination of all of those guys? All of those guys, dribbling was very high on their list.
Yeah. I'm not saying dribbling
was one of their biggest aspects.
Yeah, but they also
had
other attributes to make what made them a pure footballer. Like they also had other good attributes to what
throwing in Dino as well. But I'm saying that when you look at all of these guys, a key reason why they are set apart was their ability to dribble. Because my argument is, and this is my argument, so people may agree or disagree, the dribblers are the things that really bring in people and the things that give you the most reverence.
Yeah, I get that.
It's not necessarily dribbling.
Not anymore.
It's their technical quality. Bro, so wait, like for example, HH.
Wait, with the ball at your feet. Watch your ability, the things you can do while the ball is at your feet.
But that's what I said in the beginning. A lot of people think that pure football ability is dribbling. I said it's not, bro. It's literally the way you play with the ball at your feet, and that's not always dribbling. It's the way you pass, your selection, like
balance with the ball, how you carry with the
all
ball.
that.
No, because I think the issue we have is that people are saying, oh, what about goal scoring, ball striking? That's football as well. That is a attacking role because there's how you strike the ball, there's how you tackle, they're the runs you make, they're your cross.
Well, your ball striking also makes you a good pure footballer.
No. I mean, it all encompasses.
Was that pace and power, or that was all technical skill and elegance? Zidane versus Brazil 2006. There's no pace.
Zidane had a physical style of play. Like
He
he
had
was
power.
very physical.
He
in
had
his style
power.
of play. No.
He had power.
He had power. Zidane had
Zid?
Yes, he had power. Don't tell me he had power. Don't tell me Zidane had no power.
Arguably one of the most graceful players. You're saying like he relied on his power.
He didn't rely on it.
His style was
power.
His style was physical. The way he played.
He was physical.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You can literally just look at Barcelona's midfield trio of Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. They were not strong. They were not fast. They had no athletic ability. I'm being dead ass with you.
Facts.
But
that is
on a technical level, bro, you cannot fucking you cannot beat these guys. Like that's what I mean on pure. That's pure footballing ability. They didn't rely on their physical attributes. They were all mental and all technical quality.
No, okay. This is an example that I always put. You go out to play football in a park, and there are two guys. One guy scores like 8 goals. He scores 8 goals. This guy scoring 40 others, 70 others. Another guy maybe he scores 1 goal, but every time the ball is at his feet, people are like, damn, that guy's good. And maybe he scores 1 goal, but there's another guy who scores 7 goals. Everybody in that park will say, man, that guy, whenever he received the ball, and the things he could do when he had the ball at his feet, the passes, the balance on the ball, how he got off out of tight spaces, 3 guys around him, he'll now get past those 3 guys. We will all agree that, man, that guy's a player. Not the guy who scored 7 goals. That guy, he scored 7 goals. It's that guy when every time he had the ball at his feet, the things he did and what he was able to do were like, yeah, it's that mentality. You just know. So and that's what it means about a pure footballer. Where from the level, that's why it takes us back to Dino. The reason why we all love Dino was, man, when the ball was at his feet, this was different. How many goals did Dino score? Was Dino known as a goal scorer? Why we love Dino is when you gave that guy the ball, you saw magic. You saw magic. And Dino is arguably the greatest pure footballing talent that we've ever seen. Ever. So it is ball at feet, the magic you produce and how you look and everything. And it's something that we just know. We don't even need to discuss it. We just know it. You just know it. That's that guy when he receives the ball.
You don't know it. You personally do not know it. You disrespect people who are not these elite end of the spectrum dribblers just because they are not in that class. Case in point, a Kevin De Bruyne. You don't respect the Kevin De Bruyne. You think Kevin De Bruyne is an industry plant who has no.
Oh, I say that out of jest.
That's a personal vendetta.
Okay, hold on. Let me come to Ardes. I want to take your dubs. So I'll get your dubs and then Ardes. Go for Ardes.
Yeah, can I just before I go into it, just a question, just to clarify, so I can start speaking. In terms of this pure footballing ability, and this is a question to you, HH, Hazard or Iron Robin?
Hazard.
Easy. Yeah, Hazard. Yeah.
Hazard.
Yeah.
Easy. No debate.
No debate. As a pure footballing talent, Hazard, 100%.
Yeah.
Hazard or Iron Robin. Okay. Okay. Fine.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Fine. No, I was just curious, just what your asking question would be. Yeah. I think this is the problem with any of these statements stuff is that, like, if at the end of the day they're fundamentally subjective because it comes to what people define as what pure footballing is. That's the thing, and it's great because we can have these footballing conversations and debates and discussions. Because at the end of the day, like, what someone defines as pure football to them is going to be different to somebody else. I don't think you can. I think obviously greatness is a much more objective. Yeah. Because you can just basically just use trophies, finals, goals. There's all those things where you can lay objective Ballon d'Ors, etc. And you can make that discussion more objective. Pure footballing is difficult. So, for example, for me, with the way that I see the game, I always, as much as I appreciate someone's like ability on the ball, I've always said that I much more prefer overall consistency in players than I do necessarily ability on the ball. Why? Because the way I see the game, like the case in point is Pogba. For me, Pogba is one of United's most talented players that they've ever actually produced. But he was inconsistent, and that was frustrating. So therefore, when I watch a game, when I watch a player like that is inconsistent, it actually makes me more frustrated. It actually makes me more angry, because it's like, I know you can do this, but you're not doing it consistently. And more importantly, when I need you to execute, when I need you to deliver your team, you're not doing it. And it makes me more frustrated watching football. Whereas I've got someone who may not necessarily have the best ability, but they're delivering game after game after game after game after game after game. Of course, I'm going to be like, no, this guy, you're a Park Ji-sung, for example. My lot is going to be with that guy, because I'm like, you're delivering consistently and in the key and in the right moments. So that is how I see football. When it comes to people with mobility, that is how I personally see football. But I can also understand that people looking at just if their definition of people looking at is
but artists, couldn't you say this guy is a better footballing talent, but this guy is more effective, more productive, and more consistent? But he's a lesser footballing talent, but is more consistent.
You can't separate. It's what I'm saying. For me, you can't separate the two, because when you talk about watching it as an entertainment
so from what you're saying is that, so you're saying that Park Ji-sung is a better footballer than Pogba because he was more consistent and more productive.
In a sense, yes, because what I'm trying to say is that, like, if we go back to the fact of watching football as a pure entertainment sport, because that's why we watch football, it's entertainment, which is your point. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that for me, as a viewer watching football, it is more frustrating watching a player who I know is talented but is incredibly inconsistent than a player who might not necessarily be as talented but is consistent and delivers. That's what I'm saying. So my definition of pure footballing ability, like Messi is obviously the best because he did both. He was consistent and was human talent. So that's ideally what I want. There's no debate there. But I can understand, for example, if you're a Madrid fan and you thought that Hazard was going to come to Madrid and like deliver, and he didn't, why you might be like, what the hell? Okay, I get that you did stuff for Chelsea, etc. But like, given the amount of money we invested, we expect you to be consistent and at the very least deliver some. But you did nothing. So I can get why we'd be incredibly frustrated. So I just think that if we're going to be talking about like pure enjoyment of the game, pure enjoyment of the football game, you can't remove consistency, from that at all. Because I'm sure as hell, like I'm sure as hell the amount of times you probably watched Mbappe and you love Mbappe, but when he missed that penalty, or when he was frustrating against freaking Dortmund or something, you can see why people are like, oh, what the? Yeah, I know you got the ability, but I'm frustrated watching you. Like, I know you could do better. Why aren't you doing X, Y, and Z? As opposed to, say, someone who is, I don't know, like when Neymar and Messi were there, who, let's be frank, when Neymar and Messi were at PSG, they were carrying that PSG team. What was Mbappe doing? We'll talk about Mbappe later, but you kind of see my point. Like, sorry to say Mbappe there, but like, he's going to Madrid, and he's going to Madrid, it's fine.
Well, that's what it's.
Well, my point is just that, like, it's ultimately it's subjective, and that's why these debates are important. But for me personally, I just can't separate the two. So that's my 2 cents.
All right, let me quickly hit this Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to your boy, Abris Fair. United wasted prime Di Maria. What a disgusting, filthy, useless piece of crap club. Wow.
It's a £2.
It was just
wait. BMF. Why did you mess up a lovely South American like this, bro?
Nah, he
Why?
didn't want to be there. His wife said,
AJ, can you pull up John Ice's comment? I want to see your opinion on it.
I can't.
Didn't Chelsea mess up
a guy
Salah,
called
though?
John Isis. I'm alright, bro.
And De Bruyne.
No, John Ice.
Ice.
Oh, Phil, I thought you said John Isis. Hold up, Wing Plus. Oh, Wing, is this your alternate account? Hazard is the best ever BBW thing. I think was for.
And HH was that pull up my API. HH was that pull up. Yeah.
You see, Elijah.
Another Callisto banger, bro. Another Callisto banger.
Khaleesi, you need to relax, bro. You need to relax.
Who's that profile picture? I don't know what profile picture.
Q states they'll be giving anyone a mic, hand him a milkshake. You see, why do we have to do this, bro? A guy just has to start making fat jokes. A guy is just giving his pure opinion, which happens to be right. And you're not making fat jokes.
But when you think about it,
Elijah, what's saying? Elijah?
Oh no, I'm saying Eden Hazard just wanted to be football's version of Cat Williams with shit.
Yeah, this Cat Williams moments, man. Not on Netflix or Tubi. Look, Cat Williams is the legend, man. Wing plus, man. Hazard was better in more phases than than CR7. Total attacking controller. Hazard was both a progressor and the final ball maker for Chelsea. Second in man of the matches to Messi. Look, Wing, you can say this now and then they'll just start calling you a hater. Why can we say Cristiano is greater? Hazard was a better pure footballer. Cristiano was a pure goal scorer. Hazard was a pure footballer. There's nothing wrong in saying that.
Being a playmaker doesn't mean you're better. Being a playmaker doesn't mean you're better.
Nobody's saying. By the way,
you actually do.
Nobody's saying that Hazard is a better football player than Cristiano Ronaldo. They're just saying the level of talent he possessed, the naturalness of his game was higher. That's all that he said.
Yes, it's not that great.
It's not even a controversial take.
Wait, watch CR7 2010 to 2014. His injury, remember 2014. Beyond, you know what? I'm going to do watch. I have watched, bro, I was there when he arrived at United, bro. Okay, I am older than, actually no, I'm still 20 this year. So basically, I remember when he joined. So I saw United, I saw him for his old United career and everything. And I've seen, and Chris, oh look, he was money. Just not as good as Hazard for pure footballing talent.
Man was there when Biken was playing football, man.
That's Arbit's fair. Balotelli over Zad. He got a better resume at that moment. Balotelli's
That's a conversation. That's a conversation. That's a conversation. That's a conversation. There's a conversation.
Balotelli is one of the greatest striking talents ever. As a striker's talent, better. Overall footballing talent, no. But as a striker, Balotelli is the biggest crime in terms of unrealized talents ever.
We never even got to see Balotelli at his prime. How is this even?
No, never. Never. No. Balotelli is number one in terms of unrealized talent. 100%. 1,000%, bro. Juno Kuri, moronic casual takes to play down being arguably the best player in the best league in the world 3 times, 2 titles. Ronaldo better, but Hazard world class.
The Prem wasn't the best league when Hazard was there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. If we're being honest.
Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't, bro. It wasn't. No, but all I'm saying, but bro, like 2018 to 2019. Come on, bro. What do we say? Hazard was different, gravy.
Yeah, but still
also, has Cristiano ever had a World Cup like Hazard had a World Cup in that 2018?
Yeah, next question. So
beyond. What if Cristiano wasn't so selfish?
He wasn't a playmaker. Why can't they understand this? He wasn't a playmaker.
He's a goal scorer. He has to be selfish. Goal scorers have to be selfish. That's what I say. If you're a goal scorer, you have to be selfish. I'm sorry. I want my goal scorer to be greedy. Even
if he was selfish, bro, he's probably one of the only players you would allow to be selfish.
1,000%. Basically, a guy who can score like that, I want you to be a greedy prick. Same thing with Robin. Robin was a winger who didn't know how to cross. Robin is arguably the greediest player of all time. But that's what made him amazing, bro. So, actually, did you know it's almost like, like Bastions and Homer City. There are times where Lewandowski went into strangle Robin because Robin was like, he'd go to the ball and be like, nah, I can't say that, just shoot. What's it called? Shout out to your boy Wing, man. Nomad, a wanderer, refugee, or homeless person. All right. No, don't take that. Wing goes on his pills. Don't take the bait.
There are no Indian refugees.
Hold up. Let me read this one. Umbubi's best definition of PNP.
He's right.
Hold up. he scores a 71% to the eye test.
I'm gonna be honest.
BS.
Let me be honest with you. If
BS.
Mbappe didn't have a great goal scoring ability, where would he be in world football?
That's the same point.
Empty member for 35 months. Empty member for 35 months. KDB still more UCL goals at Bernabeu than BBL Zach. So
Actually, wait, hold up. Did
Well,
Hazard win the
hold on,
Champions
empty.
League, by the way?
empty.
Yes.
Where was Blondie in the World Cup semi against France? Where was Blondie in the when he went to France?
Yeah,
Where
but
was
no,
it?
no, no, no.
Where was the Belgian DiCaprio in the World Cup? So,
Don't do that, HH. When Hazard disappeared against Wales, don't do that. Please don't do that. When he disappeared
what's a
against
bigger
Wales,
game, a
man, don't do
quarter or
that.
what's a bigger game, a quarter or a semi?
Bro, man, Marcus.
Oops.
No, HH. Don't do that, Getson. Don't do that. Wales cooked,
QC,
man. Wales cooked.
hold on, did he say this? Dieting is BS. He doesn't.
He said it, man. He said it.
Hey.
He wants us to take this guy serious.
No. Let's be real. Would you rather have a size 0 model or a curvy model? Also, I'm saying, shout out to Pacific and Mario Gajeli and Kiara Maya. Kim Stamp, what up, baby? So, who? Hamza C. First touch, dribbling, vision, passing, right ways of passing, getting out of tight spaces, 1 touch, 2 touch play. Physical qualities are different. Okay, it's this simple. If you look at these attributes, Cristiano doesn't compete with Hazard in these attributes. He doesn't. It's David he doesn't. BMF. Cristiano cannot get out of tight spaces. He can't. Sorry. Put two guys on Cristiano. It's game over. He's passing the ball sideways or backwards. You know this,
bro. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead ass. No, that's not an excuse, bro. That's not an excuse, bro. Literally, Zidane, even Ibrahimovic, when he was younger, he was insane in tight spaces. Pogba, they're all taller than Ronaldo. And they were.
Is that what I'm hearing right now?
What? You're using height tax? Really height tax? Have you heard of a guy called Kaka? Again, Zidane, Ibra, pro. Come on. I'm sure Hamza say again. Narcissisto fans assume anyone that holds these views hasn't watched him between 08 to 2014. Now, we have, but we just weren't abused by MJ impressions. Oh, wow.
Abused?
Aroused.
That was true.
Oh.
That was right the first time around. Yeah.
No, but like, look, look. Again, I've seen peak Cristiano, and he was money. He was amazing. He just wasn't Zard. Zard was different.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Ronaldo fans, and no fault to their own, they hold that period, which I've said personally, 2008 to
2014
to 13, whatever. They hold that as if he's been that for the entirety of his career, and he hasn't. He's been more of a, like, it's almost like, what, 10 years now that he's been this player where he's been an absolute goal-scoring machine. That's fine.
No. And the fact of the matter is that when we think of Cristiano and remember him, we'll remember him as one of the greatest goal scorers ever. That is what we'll remember him as. We won't remember him as, man, this guy was a crazy footballing talent, like how we remember Neymar, R9, Dino, Messi, and so forth. We'll think of Cristiano as this was a superb goal scorer, because you've been known more as a amazing goal scorer than you were as an overall player. Those are just the facts.
But he was
to be fair, Las Vegas was a pretty tight space. He got out of that.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong, because we also the last time we also see Ronaldo try the last time we saw Ronaldo, I saw Ronaldo in the Prem trying to get out of tight spaces. He started kicking players in a 5-0 defeat at home. So, I mean,
you're talking about second stint Ronaldo. We're talking about second stint Ronaldo. Come on.
Wait, hold on. So just to place A, HH, would you give up the AFCON now to a painful loss to South Africa and remain without one since 2013, just to win a Prem next year over Lil Bro, Phases, and Ange hype? it's basically I've seen a UCL and a league dub more recently than I have seen an AFCON win. So I need this AFCON dub, bro. It's been so long because it's been over 10 years. So no, Blaze, I'm sorry. That straight up that doesn't work. I need the AFCON dub.
HH, you're talking about that was too long. HH, the people who have won an AFCON in 50 years. Your spring is
no. My draft over your draft. So does anyone have any last say on this whole Hazard thing so we can close this and talk about the games more? Any more last say? And again, see guys, it's very simple here. We all love Cristiano. Cristiano is one of my favorite players of all time. I have posters of him off a wall, and he's one of my idols. He's one of my idols. But even if he's one of my idols, I can still separate Hazard and Cristiano in terms of footballing talent. You know, and as I said again, you put three defenders around Cristiano, it's game over. I'm sorry.
Where does João Felix going? Where's João Felix going?
Football talent at Charles 7.
Wait, what?
Is João Felix a better footballing talent than Ronaldo?
Let's not even. Let's not go there.
You mean in 2024?
No, like
João Felix, man. What is João Felix?
No, not overall. Obviously, overall, but in 2024, I don't think you want my answer. But obviously, overall, because bro, like, I'm sorry, we're not repping the Saudi Pro League, bro. So that's
big up Al Nassr, man. Big up Al Nassr, man. Good win recently. So big up Al Nassr, man. Yeah, big up win.
Wait, hold on. So Ricardo, I thought I said MLS is better than thing. I saw it 60 with
higher
Chris. I said that's what was about, man.
This coefficient, that coefficient.
Ricardo, explain to me.
Nomad, stop
I said that on average, from top to bottom, MLS is better. The top two teams in the Saudi Pro League are better than every team in the MLS. What the hell is controversial about that take?
No, and then here's another thing, Ricardo. Al Nassr is 15 points behind first place, and they beat a team that finished 27th out of 29 teams. Be serious.
How's there 29 teams in the league?
Because it's split into
the MLS is single entity.
Okay, so guys, so hold on real quick. So again, we have some big games to go through. So all I want to hear are just predictions from you guys. So first off is this now. I want to be very clear here, guys. How many cases have Juve caught this season so far?
Two.
Has it just been the gambling thing?
Isn't
Yeah,
it
just the gambling.
Just the one.
It's a gambling.
So because there's just one. So are they due for another case?
It
This year
doesn't
or
look like it.
potentially.
Okay, so basically, so they've already had their case. Okay, so they are so they're clean here scot free. So cool. So let's just make sure that they're not paying any rest.
They're becoming another Barcelona because they're also, involved in like child trafficking and using.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So trafficking, everything, that's good. So guys, Inter against Juve. So predictions all around. Score predictions. Inter Juve. I'm going to say 1-1. Ricardo score. And also Ricardo, throw some respect on Lautaro Martinez because you start he tried to mess up Messi. The World Cup final. Lautaro Martinez is bowling for Inter. Give him his flowers right now.
No, he's one of the best players in the world, but he did almost sabotage the Argentine national team.
Yeah, like for sure. Like, come on.
What if he was
come
paid?
on, bro. Both those things can
What
be
if
true.
okay, Ricardo, what if his family was threatened that he was paid to throw the game?
Well, he did his best. I can say, and they still won, so it doesn't matter. Oh wait, where are they playing? The San Siro, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Inter wins. They win 3-1.
What? 3-1?
Yeah, Inter is really good this season.
But Allegri's doing good, bro. Allegri is doing good, bro.
Don't
Shout out to
care.
boy Allegri.
Don't care. Inter's better.
Okay, what's it called? Elijah, score. Elijah, are you there?
Rest in peace.
Bro, he's not died.
Okay, Nomad, score. Yeah. Okay, Elijah, go for it. Inside Juve, talk to me.
I was saying Inter's been the best form team in Italy so far. So I'm going to stick with them, and I think they might get their 20th this year. So,
Ooh, all right. Nomad, what are you saying?
Inter 2-1. Vlahovic should leave.
Yep.
Actually, I mean, that's what I said. Bellingham, signing of the season, second best signing of the season, Marcus Thuram.
How good is Lukaku really? Because it seems like Lautaro Martinez can work with any.
Who said it was good?
Can Marcus Thuram play the number 10 role? How good is Marcus Thuram as the number 10 role? What's it called? Hokage, what are we saying here? Score.
2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I went 1-1 draw. Okay, 2-2 draw. Money miss.
It's tough. I could see Inter dominating the game, but then Juventus just scum a win. 2-1 Juventus.
H7. Don't worry, H7. We'll talk about Arsenal very soon. Okay, I still also believe in your guys with title hopes. H7. Inter Juve. Score. BMF. Inter Juve.
I'm going 2-2 also. I think it's gonna be a draw. Yeah, it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a close game because Juve are 1 point behind Inter, so I'll go 2-2.
On board, Inter have a game in hand also as well. They've got a game in hand. RDS, what do we say?
Sorry, is Pogba playing?
You see.
No, so I've not watched Serie in a while, so like I just want to clarify.
You know what? RDS. That's what it is. Let a man serve out his drop sentence in peace.
2027 season.
Did you know what this is? This is still just feeling the after effects of United. So because he feels that United, you just want to, it all makes sense now. That's where all the whole witchcrafts. That's where all these Pogba jokes come from. I get it. Okay.
No, there's no witchcraft.
He's still a World Cup winner, bro. So it is what it is.
The only witchcraft came from him, man. So and that's partly why I give this to Inter 2-1, man, because like those witchcraft effects on Juve are not going to be leaving anytime soon. So yeah, Inter 2-1.
AK, score.
I'm gonna say Juve 2-1. Vlahovic and Yildiz are gonna get the goals.
Oh, so you're the only guy who believes Juve is gonna win?
Yeah, I think they can win. Yeah.
All right. So guys, again, Sunday. So this is afterwards. Again, we have the Madrid derby. So Real Madrid are at home. They definitely want revenge after Atleti messed up their thingy. I am gonna go for 3-1 to Real Madrid. 3-1 to Real over Atleti. Ricardo, what are we saying? Real against Atleti.
I think Real Madrid do win. How much do they win? I think they'll win 2-0.
Elijah, Real against Atleti. Score.
Oh damn. 4-3 Madrid.
Woo. Wait, which man Madrid? Oh, okay, yeah, Real. It's so crazy how when people say Madrid, it's always Real. It's never Atleti.
As it should be.
Nomad, score.
Wait, why aren't we talking about this game, but we have to talk about Arsenal Liverpool?
3-2.
Look.
3-2 Real Madrid.
Ricardo, let me host this more fun. Wait. So say 3-2 Real.
3-2 Real, or Real make a comeback.
Okay. Okay,
Shout
score.
out to Jude.
2-1 loss for the team with no trouble. Yeah, Real Madrid.
Oh wow.
That's either team.
What would it be? Score.
I don't think both teams have won a treble. So
I meant
neither
Real
of them have a treble.
Atleti will never win a treble. No.
Money may score.
1-0 Real Madrid.
BMF.
Kepa winner.
2-1 Real Madrid. Yeah, 2-1.
RDS.
I think it'll be a draw. Actually, 2-2.
AK, talk to me.
1-1 draw.
All right. So guys,
who's at home?
Real are at home.
Oh, okay. I'll go 2-2 also. I didn't know that. Okay.
All right. So guys, let me just ask a question, guys. So, and this just and I don't want anyone to take offense here. And anyone can jump in. Do we believe Arsenal are still in this title race?
No, man.
Wait, question.
Okay, RDS, for God's sake, yes, we are mid-table and everything. Yes, we are 10th. Yes, we're 20 points behind. But do you know what's funny though? RDS, how many UCLs have Arsenal won though?
No.
Even better. How many UCL finals have Arsenal been in? How many UCL have the final been in? Even better. How many Premier Leagues have Liverpool won? Okay, there you go.
All I want to is because you have said several times that Chelsea is still in the title race. So what I just want to ask is like, if Chelsea is still in the title race, does that mean that Arsenal are in one? That's just my question.
Can I respond?
Yeah, respond. Okay, respond.
So my response is
response. Okay, yeah.
Arsenal and Chelsea are mathematically in the title race. Realistically, they aren't. And let me just address it because I've seen a few of comments on this Hangout. No, but I've got to address it real quick.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of
mathematically.
Yo, I'm out. Liverpool wins, by the way. So.
All right,
please.
So my thing is that I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say that the disrespect on this channel towards Arsenal is messed up. Get more Arsenal fans here and everything. Now, I want to just be clear here. Can Arsenal win the league? Yes, of course they're going to win the league.
No.
But no, yes, they freaking can win the damn league. They can win it. Will they win it? I just doubt it because of the points it drops. But here's what I'll give you: if Arsenal beats Liverpool, I think that could be a pretty big turning point for Arsenal.
Sorry, just to clarify, we're talking about the Premier League, not the Championship, in terms of title races for whether Chelsea and Arsenal are the same title race thing. We're specifically talking about the Premier League. So
no. I know. We want to use your more neither than you.
I just want to clarify the statement. Just like, go on.
Yeah, we want to recently more.
Go on.
Yeah. Okay. Look, what's it called? AK, are Arsenal still in this title race, bro? If Arsenal win, do we think that they can still win the league?
If they win, I think I'll put them in a title race, but they have to win, man. And beating Liverpool, especially after the recent news about Jurgen, it's going to be difficult, even though Arsenal are at home. I heard that Partey is out pretty much for the rest of the season, I think. Or like for the foreseeable future, I'll say. Because, we know the case that's hanging over his head.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you.
Timber is also out, so I mean, if Havertz plays in midfield tomorrow, I think it's as good as over. If Smith Rowe plays, they have a small chance, but I think
Declan Rice playing.
Hey, I think so.
Yeah.
I was in Massive playing. Yeah, sorry, go on.
So for me, if Arsenal win tomorrow, they're in the title race. Currently, they're not, and if they lose, they're like confirmed out.
Oh no, yeah, that's so. In your view, how are you feeling? Are you feeling an Arsenal win, a Liverpool win? Are you feeling a draw?
I think a Liverpool win, man. I think
what?
I think the way this Jurgen guy has, announced his
narrative tax, basically narrative tax.
He's leaving. I think apparently Thiago's back. I don't know if he's like back, but I saw him training and the guy looks good. So.
Yeah, but he won't play. He's been injured for too long.
He won't start. He won't start for sure.
So for me, I think I'll go with a 2-0 Liverpool tomorrow.
Elijah, how are you feeling towards this game, bro? Do you feel that the Klopp narrative will reign through? Because I agree with Aiken. This is what I even said in the video. That if Arsenal lose, it's out. It's over.
I like Lannon's. Yeah, I like that actually. I think I'd go with that more than anything. Look, man, I don't talk about title races until March, April. So whatever y'all are doing, it's just like gassing us up. I appreciate it, but I don't know. I mean, the FA Cup game was, I think, Arteta mismanaged it. But I think this time he may learn his lesson, so it'll be a bit more tighter than that. Because in that last 10, 15 minutes, he just left the game in the open, and Klopp's like, "Oh, okay, so you're not going to make subs? Okay, cool." And then Diaz scores, and I believe there was that freakish own goal by Kyliann.
No, so if you're Liverpool, is the mindset aggressively win? Or is the mindset, yeah, we want to win, but we are on a Mourinho state of mind. Draw is cool. Or do you think, no, we have to win, and let's aggressively look for the win?
Klopp's recent comments were, I think he was like, in this title race, we must be flawless. So I'm sure he's gonna do something to go for a W. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I mean, I'm okay if we go with a 1-0, like a weird goal from somewhere, and we get out of Emirates, I'll take it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw either. One thing I don't want is to lose to Arsenal and to play poorly. I think Arsenal benefits well when you don't take your chances. So we need to take our chances tomorrow, and especially it being at Arsenal. I was looking for sure, like for sure, like a 1-1 or a 2-1 or a 1-0. I don't see it being some type of barn burner, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Money Miss, how you feeling, bro? And Money Miss, but do you agree though? If you lose, it's
if
done.
we lose, we're out. Yeah, if we lose, then it's officially out. But I feel completely relaxed going into this. 3-1 win.
Ooh, you're confident.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like, the reason why I don't believe we're in a title race is because we can easily go and win this game, and then the next game we'll probably go play Luton at the Emirates and lose, because that's Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, us winning on Sunday, everyone's going to be like, "Oh my days, I'm so shocked." I'm not shocked. This is literally what we do against teams that we should beat. We always find a way not to win. But then against teams that we should lose to, we always win.
So you're saying that if you win, it wouldn't change anything. If you win,
for me personally, no, because I still need to see how the season pans out. I don't think we'd win the league after that point. We'd be in the title race, so to speak, but I still think we'd beat Liverpool. Like, this is my whole life as an Arsenal fan ever since we moved to the Emirates. I heard Chelsea fans when they were top of the league against us and we were 16th. That this is where they sack Arteta. And what happened? we beat them 3-1 like it was nothing.
RDS, meet your mic. RDS, meet your mic. RDS.
That was crazy. That was wild.
Wait, do you know that? Wait, hold on. Quick fact, quick fact. Do you know that game launched the complicated Chelsea show?
It did. I know. I remember. Let's see pre-video. Like, we're gonna destroy.
No. That game launched, and that game launched my hatred for Frank Lampard as a human being. That's what that game launched, bro.
No, but
that was good, man.
This is what we do. Like, every time we're not supposed to win a game, we somehow find a way to win it. And exactly, we'll probably go and lose to West Ham away the next week. Like, that's us.
Yeah.
So
see. My thing is that, again, I'm so glad he said this. And Arsenal fans, Money Mace is an Arsenal fan. He's an Arsenal fan. So he said it to not me. Because I know that if I now said what you now said, people are like, oh my gosh, people are so anti-Arsenal. So Arsenal fans who are listening to this Hangout, Money Mace is an Arsenal fan, and you listen to what he just said. Because my thing is, I felt like Arsenal lost this title race in that December run. Those losses that they had, those points that they dropped, I'm like, I'm sorry, you cannot drop those points, specifically when you know the onslaught of Man City. So my thing is, if we're being realistic, if we're being real, let's say Arsenal beats Liverpool. Do I have assurances that Arsenal will beat West Ham away? I'm sorry, I don't have those assurances. Do you have assurances that Arsenal will not go on like a flawless game? I just don't. Liverpool, even if I'm not sure they can, they've bought the t-shirts. They've been there before. And what I'm trying to explain to people is that last season, it seems as if last season was an anomaly. Which is why you had to steal that dub. Because as we've seen from this season...
This is why I disagree with you, though. I don't believe last season was an anomaly. Because if you look at last season, we're tracking to get the same points as we did last season. I think we've played 22 games and we've got 46 points.
You're
84 points. That's our level as a team. It's not a fluke. Our level as a team is mid-80s points. Therefore, the next progression is to get a better manager or to get better players. Last season's not a fluke. Last season is just our level as a team, a mid-80s team. The problem is that when you compete against Man City, you need mid-90s.
Okay, so Ardis, how do you see this whole Arsenal Liverpool thing? I mean, who needs this win more?
Yeah, I think actually Money Mace actually basically said essentially what I was going to say. So which is it is at the Emirates. To be honest, I think it's probably going to be a draw. It is at the Emirates, and obviously Arsenal's home record at the Emirates is good. I don't think they have anyone major out. So, but at the same time, I wanted to, does it really matter when they could go away to West Ham? I wouldn't be surprised if they went away to West Ham and lost.
I wouldn't be
Like,
surprised. I wouldn't be
we wouldn't be
surprised.
surprised, I think I take one of his points that we're bigging this up a game as like Qatar, etc. Yeah, okay, Arsenal may be in quote title race, but the reality is that they're probably not going to win the title because for this season they've just shown that they're still. They just don't have that consistency yet to compete with a City or a peak Liverpool. And to be honest, I would have said Liverpool probably weren't in it either. The only reason why we're even considering Liverpool in it, are in it, is because of the fact that Jurgen Klopp is leaving and that additional momentum, etc. Because now that City have got likes of KDB back, and now they're getting into the when they sort of latter stage, potentially going into the last stage of the season, when this is when City start to get good. And like start to do like 8 or 10 back-to-back, wins like it's nothing, So people need to remember that. So that's what you're going to be competing against. So I just don't think Arsenal will have the consistency. But as for this game, I suspect that it probably will be a draw. I mean, Liverpool have shown that they're fairly. I mean, Azim Salah is starting, right? He's back from AFCON. Is he starting now?
I think I'm not sure whether he starts. So does he start, Elijah?
Does he start?
I don't think so because they said like 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Oh, right, the injury. Okay, okay.
I'm thinking he doesn't play this game, but say League Cup final.
That might.
Front three should be Diaz, Nunes, Jota.
Yeah, I'm like that might.
Because that's the same front three.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that might maybe switch into the balance to Arsenal's favour. Maybe, especially if Nunes has a disaster class again, it might switch into Arsenal's favour to win. So okay, let me go 2-1 Arsenal. Let me go 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, actually, no. So let me go. So let's just before we go, let's just do a predictions for everyone now. So Streets, give your predictions as well. So my prediction, I think they cancel each other out. I'm gonna go for 2-2. I think they're gonna be goals. Liverpool are gonna get goals. Arsenal will get goals. I'm gonna go for 2-2. I just don't see a team being winning. And also Dawizi is an issue. That I think as long as Dawizi is there, he's missing 2 1v1s. What?
We found Dawizi's shot hitting HH. It's kind of I want to put on my AVI. It's kind of crazy right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you put my head on wet.
No, not me. Kalisto did.
My God. Okay, so Elijah, what are you saying? Score prediction, Elijah.
I'll take a 1-0 and run away and get out of here.
Yeah, BMF. Score prediction: Liverpool.
Who's is it Arsenal?
Arsenal are the crib. Arsenal are the crib.
They have to win. Like they have to win because right now I'm like as a United fan, I'm just thinking about it because either Liverpool, break the 20 league record or do 4 in a row. I'm depending on Arsenal right now. I'm choosing my poison right now.
Wait, BMF X what? Is that is it? But is this the levels we've now reached as a United fan?
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm dependent. See, I can't trust. The fact I'm dependent on them makes me sick. But yeah, I'm going for a little 2-1 Arsenal.
So Ardis, so did you say 2-1 Arsenal or 2-1 Liverpool?
Sorry, quick thing. Are we doing a Chelsea Wolves score prediction as well?
Ardis,
No, I'm just doing that. I go probably 2-1 Arsenal, and I think 2-1 Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Wolves 1. I think as well. At Stamford Bridge, they've got to get the dub, man. They've got to.
Okay. Can you please give me an Arsenal Liverpool score, please?
And Chelsea Wolves. Okage, man.
No, Hokage, you give me one damn scoreline, bro. Okay, go for it.
Arsenal, the team 15 points ahead of Chelsea. Liverpool, the team 20 points ahead of Chelsea. I think Liverpool will win 2-1. Yeah.
All right. H7, Arsenal, Liverpool, scoreline. AK, what are we saying? Scoreline.
I'll say 2-0 Liverpool. By the way, can you zoom into my AVI?
No, I can't. I can't. I can't. What was also called? Wait. That's
That's wild. That's wild. That's
Shout
wild.
out to YSK, man. Shout out to YSK.
wise kids are losing. What's it called? Nomads. Score prediction. What are we saying?
Yeah, Liverpool are a better team, but Arsenal have the home advantage. So same as you. 2-2.
Back. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Give me a scoreline and not a short story.
2-2.
What?
2-2.
Oh wow! Damn, he actually responded, man. So, guys, we'll be here for the post-match reaction to the Arsenal Liverpool game and Sunday hangouts for Madrid derby and Inter against Juve. Peace out, stay true, stay real, one love. Remember, guys, this will be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all podcasts. So you'll view this on all of your podcast platforms, man. Peace out, stay true, one love, one love. Listen to this on Spotify.
Chelsea winning. Chelsea.
Hala Madrid.